Good morning, everybody. You know what time it is. You know what day it is. You know why we're here. Everybody knows why we're here. We're doing this so that way... shit. Actually, give me a second. I jumped the gun a little bit. Here, let's do this for you. second. Hang on. That's looking a little weird. There we go. Much better. Now, as we were going, I feel like they're not live anymore.
Smoky up here. It's like being a Gunlance main right now in this smoke.
Yes!
Wow.
Have fun, Jono!
Thank you.
Have fun, Jono!
Thank you. But yeah, thank you for the wonderful welcome. My name's Jono. I'm one of the community managers on Monster Hunter, and today is day 3 of our Monster Hunter Wilds Gamescom stage show. Now, of course, some of you may know, but I have with me today an elite team of hunters who you'll probably recognize. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce Monster Hunter Wilds producer, Ryozo Sujimoto.
Real quick banner.
And we also have with us today Monster Hunter Wilds Executive Director and Art Director, Kaname Fujioka, and Monster Hunter Wilds Director, Yuya Tokuda. So Ryozo-san, how are you feeling today?
良三さん、どういうお気持ちですか、今。
いや、久しぶりに5年ぶりにゲームズコに来てこの熱気を見れて本当に嬉しいです。
It's been about 5 years since I last got a chance to come to Germany, so I'm really excited to be here with everybody.
Awesome. Now, as you know, there's a bit of noise in the hall today, but we're monster hunters. So tell me, are there any hunters in the crowd today? That's good, but I know we can do master rank level noise. Are there any hunters in the audience? Yeah! That's the stuff, gentlemen. Make yourselves comfortable. Now, for those of you that might not be too familiar with Monster Hunter, you've come to the right place. So, Monster Hunter Wilds is the next mainline Monster Hunter title launching in 2025, and coming with it is a deep, engrossing narrative story and the awesome hunting combat you know the series for, whether you like to play solo or with your friends. And yes, crossplay is confirmed for Monster Hunter Wilds as well. Oh yes, I like you a lot. So no matter where you choose to play, you can buddy up with hunters across the world. So yeah, we're super excited about that. Now, I think I've spoken enough. You're here to see some hunting action, and we are here to deliver. So after I take a seat, Monster Hunter Wilds director Yuya Tokuda will be leading the charge in the Windward Plains. So let's get started.
As he should. That thunder is so cool.
So we're just choosing from the template in the demo build here. Of course, for the full launch, as you know, in Monster Hunter, customization is a huge part of the game. So there'll be a full customization suite for you to create your hunter and Palico buddy.
猫かぶった時だと。
He accidentally chose the same cat, apparently.
Oh my God. A popular choice.
藤岡さんも一緒です。
I feel like I'm the odd one out with my Palico.
Let's go with the same kitty companion.
So here we are at base camp. Tokuda-san, what weapon are you fancying today?
今、拠点にいるんですけど、どの武器種を選ぶ予定ですか？
そうですね、今日はサポート中心に弓と狩猟笛とかにしましょうかね。
I think I'm going to focus on more of a support role today, so I'm going to go for the bow and the hunting horn.
Oh! I think the screen names it.
多分良三さんと藤岡さんはいつも同じだと思うんで。
いや、わからんよ。
We're asking which weapon types the other two are going to use. Will it be the same as usual?
よし、今日は僕はハンマーを使います。
Today I'm going to make a big change and I'm going to go with the hammer.
I am surprised. I am surprised. Okay, so Ryoza-san, you've gone for the hammer. And one more time, what's your second weapon?
辻本さんの武器の2種目は何にしますか？
2個目の誰藤岡さん
洋蔵さん、はい。
今日はね武器の2種類目が本当は製品版では両方ハンマーにするんですけど、今回はワンジャンル1つしか持てないのでデモ版はなんで何でも大丈夫なんですけど、体験ぐらいどうせ使わないですけど。
To be honest, I don't really care what the second one is because I'm going to focus on using the hammer anyway. And in the full game, I can actually have 2 different hammers in my slots, and that's what I intend to do.
これもう一
That's a good choice.
ベスト回
And what about Fujioka-san?
始まってます。
藤岡さんの武器種は
Lance.
of course, the lance.
A good choice.
でちょっとね連れてきますね。
ちょっと待って待って
ついてきてくださいよ。
いいよ、ついていくよ。
今誘導玉使いました。
その赤いエフェクトが出てるときは誘導玉が効いてて、そっちに追っかけてきてくれるってことね。
そうですね。みんなついてきてる？
You can see that there was a red line effect appearing on Tokuda-san's screen.
Yeah.
That means he's used a luring pod with his slinger, and he's drawing the monster to where he wants to bring it for the hunt.
So not only can you use that to draw a monster to a specific location, but if you're playing in
なるほど。
multiplayer,
Oh.
there must be other benefits, right?
見てください。
Like for an aggro.
お
今土砂熊が落ちていってます。
おいおいおい
おー大丈夫。落ちお
おい
あれ
おいおい
あれ辻本さん何してんの？あ落ちた。辻本さん。
俺が落とされた。
嘘でしょ。
Unfortunately, Ryozo appears to have fallen into the sand trap
最後
himself.
あ助けた方がいい。あ辻本さんおらんやん。
おい
辻本さんおらんなって思った。
He's become stuck
俺
underneath
が落と
the
され
sand
てるやん。
pit.
Meanwhile, I've managed to get
おらんなって思って。
ジョノは乗ってくれてますね。
これは
So,
両者は今もう
俺は下にいるよ。
pointing out that you have managed to
おい
mount the
戻るよ。
monster.
落ち
止まった
止まった。
これは
ちょっと待って。
It's all part of the fun of doing it live. Thank you for your patience, everyone.
もう一回やろ
Please bear with us while the staff get on stage and help us try and get the game running again.
But yeah, so the quest we're playing today is actually Quest 2. So for those in the audience, Quest 2 is our multiplayer experience where you'll be playing the same scenario that we've been doing. And on the other side, we have Quest 1, which showcases the deep narrative-driven story that we're bringing to you with Monster Hunter Wilds. So depending on what you fancy, like if you're new to Monster Hunter, I'd highly recommend Quest 1. But if you've got a couple of hunts under your belt, Quest 2 is definitely the one to go for. Now, quick question. What is the best weapon in Monster Hunter? Let me know. Insect blade, longsword, dual blades. Oh, look at that.
う。おお。
What do we think about the hammer? Yay!
What do you think about the gun lance?
Ah!
いいね。
Not so many, I don't think.
What do we think about the sword and shield? Oh, hey! You left me hanging right there. I was sweating for a
I
moment.
thought they were going to boo for a second.
I know. Oh, I would have cried. What an awesome community we have, though. Thank you so much.
Yo,
We should be back online in just a
Yo, hang on. hang on here. I wish I could.
Awesome community we.
Dude's playing Monster Hunter now. Dude's playing Monster Hunter now while at a Monster Hunter convention. That's how you know the brain rot really affects every single inch of your mind, honestly.
have, though. Thank you so much.
We should be back online in just a few moments.
俺はもう落ちないで。
There we go.
絶対落ちない。
Ryozo promises not to fall into a sand pit this time, so maybe it's for the best for him. He gets a chance to redo it.
That's true. Maybe we'll see some more fishing. Who knows? Or
Oh,
ingredient cooking.
釣りに行く予
画
定でしょう
面変えてもらっていいよ。
オッケーオッケ
もうプレイしてますね。
ー。オッケー
はい
です。
はい行きましょう。
これちょっと飛ばしちゃう？飛ばしちゃっていい？
はい、飛ばして大丈夫です。
Okay.
画面、これ一回喋ったじゃない、こういうテキストとかは早送りできます。
So you may notice that we're skipping the cutscenes here. So skippable cutscenes are confirmed.
Again, lots of new information over the last 3 days. You're very generous of you, Takuda-san.
ここ3日間でいろんなディテールについて触れてもらってますね。良三さんは今回はどの武器種にしますか I thought I'd give it a go and ask him which weapon he's choosing this time, but can you guess the answer?
Hammer.
Correct.
今回何回ハンマーって言った
How many times have you said hammer on this stage?
相当言ってるで
よしみんなちゃんとやるでこれ
Okay, guys, let's do it right this time.
クエスト化しますよ。
オッケーオッケー行こ
I've got to say, I love the Hope version of
I'm on the way. You know, I'm glad I've got a sacred with me so I can close ground quickly.
when the shield gets extended. Oh, it's so cool.
So was that the sneak attack for the bow we saw there, Takuda-san?
今弓で後ろから狙ったんですね。スニークアタックで。He's super focused.
Oh yeah, so yeah, there we go. Just like our focus mode.
As we always say, it's difficult to play and talk and show the game off at the same time.
Absolutely.
And then suddenly the music kicked in.
よいしょ。
So an interesting fact about Doshiguma, one of the monsters we've revealed so far, is it is actually a herd monster. So normally when you encounter this monster, it's not on its own, it's got some buddies with it, bringing with it a new challenge for you to overcome as hunters.
さっきバールハーラーが竜舎を作った場所に今いませんね。このようにモンスターの生態行動によって、罠になる場所が変わったりします。
So you may notice that the Balahara, which were creating a sand trap last time, they're no longer there, and it's not exactly the same situation. So it's just an example of how this is really a living ecosystem, and it's unpredictable as to what's going to happen in any given hunt.
So it's a surprise every time, even for the team here who have probably played a
記
fair
載され
bit.
てますね。
Tokura-san just opened the map there, and you can see that he's able to check out where the Balahara are on the map if he wants to maybe go to them and lure the monsters into a trap, and it looks like he's just about managed it.
Oh my goodness. So the environment is not only potentially dangerous to the hunter, but to the monsters as well.
Well, Ryozo-san just proved that for us.
Yeah, that's true.
あ危ない
Right, go it down there again.
Mata
That is
落ちる
poor
とこやった
Doshiguma.
こっちから
That's
行こ
cool.
う
The bow is still consuming stamina even while using mounted combat.
あれどこや
Here we go. Doshiguma's making us have a chase here.
おお、なんか上におる。あ
I don't ever get to
Oh, I
see
heard that
that from
crunch.
the front. I really want to see that turf war from the front.
みんな来ましたかね。あ、りょうさんは
向かってる向かってる
Just asking each other if we're all in the right place here. Is everyone together hunting the same monster?
あい
Oh,
た
I've managed to mount another Doshiguma.
うわやばいちょっとチャタカブラ連れてきたよ
いろんなおいおいおい
Ryozo seems to have taken a
yeah.
cabra with him into this hustle.
友達かい
Who's that, your friend?
This is a hunting party and everyone is invited.
ターゲットのロシアグマじゃないやつが争ってますね。
This is so
Yeah, looks like we also have the
Yeah.
non-alpha Doshagama are also getting involved here.
大体行って
There's a monster match.
おお、すごいすごい。
大変なことになってる
帰ってきた
大変なことになってるおいおいおいおいえらいことになってるやん
This is quite the situation we find ourselves in.
Oh yes.
あれチャタカブラどこ行ったか
こういう時には大根や手玉で全部散らしてもいいんですけど、おっとまたジューサー違うな。
At a time like this,
Sir.
you can use
Yeah.
the new large dung
Yes,
pod
nice.
to try and
今
clear away those monsters that are getting involved in the
Obecnie-
scrap who aren't your target.
So you can isolate a specific monster so that you're not getting attacked every which way.
Ryozo's going back after the Chotacabra again, bro.
りょうさんは
Where are you,
Ryozo's just
Ryozo-san?
off on his own adventures at this point.
帰ってしまった人を取り戻してくる
何をしようしてんのお前
He's just popping off
Oh, nice.
into some business, which I think we'll be able to see where he's going now.
これ今
Again, I
土
think
着
it's
も
not
こ
a
けた
bad
と思うんで
idea
すけ
for
ど
him to do
こ
that
の
because then it means the
砂が変形する場所で大きな行動をしたときにモンスターがこういうふうによろけてこけることがあります
Yeah, you can see here that the Doshakama has actually fallen over here in the sand dune scenery.
So the sand itself can actually cause trips on the monster.
Exactly, they can get, they can stumble on the scenery, and that can cause them to fall over, which is a chance for you to attack them.
Which explains why Takuda-san brought it to this specific area to make it easier for us. Oh, I've managed them out.
gameplay.
So we mentioned before that in Monster Hunter Wilds, there's more than one attack you can do on a mount, right, Takuda-san?
徳田さん乗った状態で確かに攻撃の種類は増えてるんですね。
そうですね今まではナイフ攻撃しかできなかったですけどナイフにより強い攻撃と武器による攻撃がでも出せるようになってます
Yeah, there used to be just a single knife attack where you were stabbing on the monster's back, but now when you're mounted, you'll have a stronger and a weaker attack as well as a special attack per weapon.
やばいな俺今のとこ
It'd
ろ
be
ほぼ
nice
何も
and
やってない
flashy when you finish them out.
あなた何してんの
Ryoso and Fujioka-san are just kind of having a bit of an argument. Oh, I'm not really doing anything at the minute, am I? Where are you? Get over here.
何してた
武器を変えろと言われてます
え誰に
変えてみてはどうか
あ
Well,
どうです
you
か
guys told me to change my weapon up from the hammer, so I went to change my weapon.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, did he now?
Meanwhile, we've seen a weather change. What's happened here, Takuda-san?
今、異常気象が起きているようですが、どういう状況でしょうか。
まあ、この隔ての砂原は、砂嵐を
切れちゃった
雷を伴った砂嵐が異常気象として発生する場所になります。
何をしよう
特定の時間、特定の時間になると、降排気、異常気象、豊穣期といったサイクルを繰り返す、フィールドになっています。うわすごい。
Yeah, so this is currently called the inclemency. It's a period of very harsh, wild, and violent weather. It's very dangerous. You're going to find that each map, like this Windward Plains, are going to cycle between periods of fallow and periods of plenty. And it happens on a sort of set weather cycle. And each of the different conditions has a different effect on the map.
Stab it in the ass.
So that can affect not just the large monsters, but the endemic life and available materials.
Nobody's hitting shit.
I just felt the wrong end of a hammer.
Echo bubble of wait. I want to read that again. What did I say? Echo bubble effect. Come on, baby. Evasion and movement speed up has been activated. So they do work like how they worked in World. But now they also act like the egg, the sonic egg. Or like the... You know what I'm talking about if you played Rise Hammer, or Rise Hunting Horn. Okay. Echo Wave Blunt?
And also what I've just done on the sword and shield there. So I believe, is there a reward for timing a block in Monster Hunter Wilds, Takuda-san?
今、片手剣で出した技のように、ジャストでブロックすると何かが発生するんですね。
そうですね、ガードの武器、この多くがジャストガード判定ついているものが多くてですね、ジャストガード、普通のガードでもジャストガードでもですけど、つばぜり合いが発生します。ジャストガードの方がつばぜり合いが発生しやすいですね。
Yeah, the power clash that you just saw is something that can also happen sometimes when you just block normally with a guardable weapon, but all the weapons pretty much now have a perfect block timing mechanic built in, and if you manage to pull one off, I think you're guaranteed to get a power clash happening.
So you can play it safe, or you can go high risk, high reward. And also I noticed, Takuda-san, what's this area effect that's coming from your hunting horn?
そうです、これが狩猟笛の、響き玉です。響き玉に入るだけで、バフ効果だったり、誰だ攻撃する効果とかが出るんですけど
Yeah, so I've created this echo bubble, which means that while you're inside, you'll be able to get increased levels of buffs during the hunt. So
And
this
they
is
also
another
said
hunting
Echo
horns.
Wave
今回は
Blunt
その
here. So is
響
there
き玉の
Echo
範囲
Blade
で、
or Echo
遠足攻撃をすると響き玉からも攻撃当たりが発生して、追加のダメージが取れてます。
And if you play a song while you're inside that echo bubble, it'll resonate inside, and that will create a damaging effect that will hurt monsters as well.
Oh wow, so not only does it buff yourself and your teammates, but you can use it offensively as well for even more damage. And some people say the hunting horn's a support weapon.
もはやサポート役じゃなくなったんですね。
いやサポート役の役割は十分に担えるんですけど、プラスしてうまく立ち回っていけばダメージも望めるような設計にはなっていますね。
Well, it's still a great support weapon, but it just has more options on its toolset available to help you contribute to damage during the hunt.
Oh wow, so more damage, more dudes. Wow, sounds like a great time to try hunting horn.
俺の落ちたかも。
あ、あら
ごめんなさい。俺のが落ちちゃいました。
Unfortunately, it looks like Ryozo-san has dropped out of the hunt, but the rest of the other three.
そういうことか。
今日は機嫌悪いですね。
悪いですね。
ごめんなさい。ちょっと待って。
ごめん。
何も見せれてないな。
Please wait
You're
for a
an
moment.
awesome bunch. You're an awesome bunch.
もう一回やろう。
Let's do it again, shall we? Once we get a chance.
あ、ちょっと。
He was
Gonna
chance to hammer.
Okay. Oh, damn. Who is she? She's cool. She's pretty. I'm a fan of her.
よし、早速行こう。
行きましょう。え、誰かジョの料理し始めてる。
今日のうまそうなの食べてるな。
Looks like Jono, you've decided, as you said, to take the chance to eat before the hunt. That looks
Yeah.
pretty delicious.
All right, y'all keep watching. I'm
It
gonna
looks incredible, and also
my
I
bowl in the
believe
sink.
I've got some ingredients that have buffed my attack. So if we're going to be taking on Doshiguma, I wanted to make sure I hit a little bit harder.
よっしゃ。
みんな来てますか？
出るよ。
出るよ。
Okay, is everyone together this time?
Got it. Now, engaging with the target.
All right, Doshiguma. There's 4 of us this time, I think.
今度は4人で一狩り行こうぜ。
そうですよ。
ぼやししていい？
あ、お願いします。
Shall I throw a dung bomb? Yes, please.
もやしした？
したよ。今言ったで。
Did you throw a dung bomb? Yeah, I just told you I was going to do that. You know, it's difficult to catch these guys' quick back and forth conversations, so
Communication is key in the hunt.
yeah.
Yeah.
We would need 2 more translators to get everything, so.
long sword. Okay.
Managed to get the mountain there to buy some time for my team.
Nice.
Jono's
made
on
a
those
wound now,
mounts.
and I'm gonna
See,
go for a
like
claw
Sword Shield
finisher.
is basically a mount machine.
And we have a nice damage window now. Oh, big sweep attack there. There we go.
Pick her off.
So as you can see on Takuda-san's screen, it's really easy to transition between being in the hunt and to our new 3D map in Monster Hunter Wilds to help you quickly reposition or get an idea of your surroundings.
お願いします。ヨードさんいます？
帰ってきた。
Ryozo-san, are you around? Yeah, I just got back.
ちょっとい 誘導してもいい？
え
You're
いらん
so
ことせんと
worried
い
about Ryozo going off.
Can I do
Eh,
can I do the
yeah,
luring call? Hey,
Who's
don't
got
do anything we
ADHD?
don't need right
Leave
now.
him alone.
今回
ちょっと誘導していい？
選択肢があるならやめて
スタワナ使ってからにしましょう
If you have any other choices, don't do that right now.
もうやっちゃった。
なんでなんで
These
Nande?
are like old hunting friends constantly arguing.
よしみんなこっちや。
ほらほら
ほらほら
スタワナが今あったのに
ほらほらも
こっちやこっち。
Now Ryozo's
Nani
taking the fight from
So
them.
what you're seeing as well is the team, how easy
Yeah.
it is to call Sacred to help you improve your mobility. So, you know, when in doubt, Sacred's got your back.
ここにはキャンプがあるから。
Yeah.
で、
Oh,
いやいやいや
shit.
Ryozo is
おい
actually
上がってきた上がってきた。
he's luring the monster up to our pop-up camp, which may not be the best
こんなとこに
idea.
まで。痛い痛い痛い痛い
何しよ
痛い痛い痛い。
What are you doing?
ちょっと一回入りましょうか。
I'm sure that bear cloth is strong enough to
う
hold back.
あ壊された。
Oh no!
He broke the
Cool,
camp.
so we can't. So he's showing off that they can be destroyed.
壊され
That's
た。
really cool.
それがやりたかったん
See,
だ
people are probably like, or the other team members are like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you hunting the monster?" And it's because they're like so forward-brained. But Ryozo's like trying to show off as many
He wanted to do
aspects
something.
about the game as he
めっ
can.
ちゃ狭いから。
This is quite a tight spot to be
That was-
continuing the hunt.
Yeah, then that power clash there really put my back against the wall.
見えへん見えへん
もう俺の役目終わったぞ。
違うやろ
ここ狭すぎます
I've done my part.
My job here is done.
スタン取ってくれ
Didn't do anything.
お前の役目はスタン取るこ
I
とや
love these
Well, I
guys.
guess it'd be a good excuse to find another camp location, should the need arise.
Is Deshakaba a unique skeleton?
狭いなここ。
あんたが連れてきたんや
Right?
We're really in
Tage?
quite a tight
So
spot
hi,
here,
welcome.
but
It's good to see you.
that's Ryozo-san's doing, so.
どうした？さん取ったよ。
Whoa,
あ
that was new.
ナイス
Oh!
おお
え
Oh, that's so
Takuda-san,
funny.
what did we just see there?
Good morning.
今のはどういう攻撃だったんでしょうか
You
今
got
の
caught
あ
up
の
watching.
赤ゲージの、
I
状
mean, I
態
know
で
it's
擬人
like
カブト割りから
bang.
PS をし
That was really cool.
つながる新しい技ですね
It's funny because it's like
そして PS
on one
PS
hand
ボタン
they're doing the same things, right?
あ来た来た。
But especially with
Yeah, to be honest, I
Ryozo,
didn't catch all the
in
moves he said he
being
did,
in
but
the
it sounded
group,
pretty good.
he's going off
So
to
that is a
show
new longsword
so
move
many
for
different
Monsanto
aspects of the
basically,
game.
like we
Like,
saw.
yesterday,
ここ狭いから
he was
別のとこ
showing
行こう
off
よ。
fishing,
お前が
and
連れ
he
てき
was
たんや
watching the birds that were going
We
on
need to
and
move
stuff
out of here
like
and get
that.
somewhere a little
And
bit.
today he
Uh,
like
Oh,
was trying to
sounds
lure
like a plan.
monsters together to get unique
そこで小安
interactions.
玉
And he
使
lured the
ったり
monster
誘導
over
玉
to the
あ OK
camp.
です
And there was a quote I saw on Twitter yesterday from him where he basically said that he wants Monster Hunter to be a game where you can do whatever you want. So if you want to be going out into the areas and just fishing, or just gathering ingredients, or just like living your best life, or fashion hunting, or whatever, you can do that kind of stuff. And I think that's really, really cool. But yes,
So
good
the
morning.
inclemency
Steve.
period is
How are you
returned
doing
now.
today?
So not only do we have to watch out for Doshiguma, but also the lion in strikes.
あれ
前田さんが誘導してました
ちょうど向かいのステージで。
狙われてた
よし。
So I've quickly swapped to the light bowgun, and I'm going to try and apply a paralysis so the team can get a
Wait.
big damage window.
ちょっと皆さんダメージ取っててくだ
Ah,
さい
missed. Oh, it's a slow reload too. I like how the magazine is on the top
あ
of the light bow gun,
and
but you
there
still
we
have to
go.
pull it at the back for some reason.
あチクった
さあ
It looks like Takuda-san was looking on his map there and found something new to bring into the fight.
You know what? I'm sure it's something that's going to definitely help us and not be
Oh,
any
boy.
danger to our well-being.
The way the Sentai comes in so suddenly is so menacing. Yeah, and it actually comes in like in a wave.
これ
It's
こ
not
の
like
まま
it suddenly activates for everybody at the same time, no matter where you are on the map, and it's just like
They're checking, are we okay to
suddenly
just keep doing
everybody's
what
in
we're
that.
doing here?
But like, it's an
The sound said,
actual
"Yep,
transition
all part of
that
the plan."
sweeps across the map, and you'll experience it at a different time depending
あ
on
み
where
んな
you
の画
are.
面でいいですよ
Look, there he is! You sweet baby boy! Who makes such goofy
Oh, no,
noises.
not
I love
Doshiguma.
it. 1293. God damn. Is everybody cheering in the background for him?
みんなの画面ですよ。
Rio's are going in with that. Come on, let it rip, Ryozo. Oh, took out poor fucking Fujioka.
これ普通にやっていいんやね。
Are we okay to keep going and just keep?
Yeah, we're going to keep working with Doshiguma here. Nice teamwork as well. I see Fujioka-san's lance is keeping Doshiguma exactly where we want it.
In the meantime, it looks like Tokura-san's engaged in something of a different battle.
Yes.
Yes, it does appear to be that way.
もうすぐ。
レーダーを折ったん。
どうやろう
Is
I need
Radar
my
on?
hands on
レーダウン。来ます。
Also, I saw you deleted Twitter for a while, by the
Here
way.
it comes.
Tage, how do you feel about that? Do you feel better? Tokida aggro managing Ray Dow is so cool.
Oh,
Real,
Tokida.
dude.
どうぞ
He's just
何
luring him.
ボストジャークマンに当てたいので。
Oh my goodness.
うわいや最悪や。別のやつにあ来た来たよかった。
Ryozo's
来た
still
来た来
off
た来たよ
doing
かった。
his own thing
おい
again.
おいどこ行くねん。
危ね。
うわおるやんうわ
This is a shocking development.
Yeah.
ちょっと待って
俺昨日レダウにやられたからちょっとリベンジしよう。
え
We also got carded yesterday
Mata yari
by
dashita.
Radar, so it's
Yanno?
time to avenge that
ボストジャーク
card.
マン
It is.
に当てましょうちゃん
Absolutely
と。
is.
さあ
どうすんの
リベンジリベンジ。
どっちよ
レダウレダウ。
レタいや
Now everybody's going after Ray
違
Dow.
うけど
キャンプ壊されてる。
ああ。
やばいや
Screaming and running. Y'all better fuck him up. Seriously. Seeing the giant structure in the background.
Yabai.
Dude, that's apparently
Yabai,
what Ray
ー
Dow
早
chose.
く
危ないね。
Ray Dow literally like chills
So
there.
for those
and,
wondering, yes, Radar is a thunder-based
Wait.
monster.
that's where he goes to sleep. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close.
これ結構
Tokida-san's setting up camp.
時間も遅いのにレダウやる必要ないです
お
ね。
前やろ
Given that we're running out of time on stage, I don't think we really need to focus on Radar right
Because it
now.
said in the
I will
Scarlet
go where the
Forest
hunt leads.
trailer
Where should we go?
来た来た。
that- oh, that's cute. The
ほら
Pelican
痛い痛い痛い痛い
reacted
痛い。やばい
to
やばい
the thunder strike. That was really cute.
やばいやばい
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。
これ土砂熊クリアいけないですよ。
Especially when it says that to find the Scarlet Forest, you're supposed to follow the river that you found in the Windward
こ
Glades.
れは
徳田さんどこにおんの
I think
いや
all
今
of
ち
the
ょっと補
maps
充してみたんですけど
are
キャンプ立て
actually
て
connected.
So, Kaname was asking where
Aunai.
Tokura-san
危ないなんか危ないよ
and he was stocking up on
Aunai.
supplies to come back into the hunt.
Ah,
危ない
good idea.
危ない死ぬやばいやばい
You'll forgive me if I don't translate
Yabai.
stream of no, no.
やばいあー危ねうわ死ぬ
Great!
I'll get the life
Oh my
salvage.
god,
やばいよちょっとやばいちょっとやばい
This is bad, this is bad.
It's alright, it's alright. I got this, I got this.
あ移動した。
Ray Dow's
It looks like it's on the
leaving!
move.
いやーやるのこのまま
He just
体
went
験
like
体験マッチで
やばいって
の
right over
プレイ
there.
時間でレダウを倒すこと自体はできる
できる。
できますね。まあ
It is actually possible to defeat Radar in this demo, so if you have a chance to try it out, feel
やるか。
What
free to
happens
take on
Yeah,
the
I don't-
challenge.
by those
It's definitely
correct
worth a go.
monsters, the correct
Has anyone in the
monsters?
audience managed to beat Radar yet? No.
Correct
土砂
Yeah,
熊
well,
the lightning from Ray Dow.
If not,
One lady over here.
Oh yeah! Wow! Congratulations.
Come on, Jono, get another mount, baby. Good block.
やばい
Good block.
水温さ
There
ん
you go. There's a perfect
僕
block.
のコント
Hell
ローラ
yeah,
ーがもう
Jono.
悲鳴を上げて てます
Reminds you a lot of the guiding lands, but on a massive enough scale that's believable, which is what I think they
Because that
always
feels like he's
wanted
going to break
to
his
do.
controller in half. He's gripping it.
やばいやばい危ねどうすんの今どうなった
今はね
I'm trying to build stun damage.
待ってくれどういうことや
Also, just having a bit of a one-man strategy meeting over here. Figuring out what to do.
土砂熊行くならファーストラベル使ってくださいエリア16
いや今スタンド
Oh,
してるよ
KO! Fuck yeah!
Kurdistan used fast travel here again to pop back to a different section of the map.
Big. Oh, that swing doesn't really do anything. So when
And
you're
he's going to use that to
swinging
get
up your
himself
mega
closer to the
charge-
yeah.
original target of the
Yeah, but-
土砂熊じゃないの
Oh shit!
Let's go for the
Yeah,
Alpha
but-
Shagama, guys.
皆さん
Yeah, so
We're on our
you
way.
can roll off Thunderflight now? That's interesting.
So if I press up on the D-pad as well, I can get Sacred to just go to that waypoint, and at any moment, I can just go back to manual, and then when I want to,
Yeah, right.
I can go back to automatic. It's that easy. So the choice is yours on how you choose to travel on your Sacred.
And you can
Y'all
sharpen your
better kill
weapon.
Ray down.
Can I, just like this,
やばい
Shit. Right.
you can also
shit.
use
Ah,
your
but-
slinger to grab items from afar.
やばい
Did Jono die? What happened? I've been only paying attention to Ray Dow this entire time. He's who I've
逃げた。
seen
いや
the
ー逃げ
most
た
of.
許してくれたと言ってる
Ray Dawes has finally,
もうええやろって
he's finally accepted that he's no match for them. So.
Absolutely.
Morning to. Sorry. Good afternoon to.
じゃあ行きましょう土砂熊ね
You could always
You got-
somewhat roll the blights at least.
今ねちょっと変なところ入っちゃったんですよここでやる
I've never known about rolling off the blights. I've only known about firefight being like roll off.
北条化してる
But I'll take your. I'll take
So
your
we're
word
bringing
for it, I
Raid out
guess.
back into the open and onto the dunes.
あ北条化してる
Ryozo's on a
Nani kudasai.
fucking mission.
おいえ
God, he's.
枝を折るけど
今レダーもダメージ与えてもらいま
I
しょ
was
う
gonna say he's such a
It looks like
chat.
we still have Ray Daw in the areas.
Uh-oh, he's back.
レダーに当ててダメージ与えてもらいましょう
An outbreak of giant riddles. Zapping the ass.
あそこの画面か
Weird that these guys
4
don't
画面
actually have
か
their
ら
gear.
はいいっちゃったな一発で
And there goes Ray Dow again.
まあでもちょっとはあらら
あちょっと傾斜の
さあ倒しましょう
あいが
ちゃんと倒しましょう
傾斜の方がいいですね
It's good to see you too. Bang.
Oh,
I might actually get into heavy mode if I'm going to get into any of those guns again.
Ray Dow, oh not Ray Dow, even Doshiguma is continuing to put up a big fight for us as well.
さあ本気で倒しましょうこれね
倒しましょう
it. It's so weird.
Okay,
It's so
we're going to really commit now to finally slaying the Alpha.
Let's do
Are
this.
we? Are we gonna commit? Do we have to?
Sure,
What if we went and killed Ray Dow?
ほい
I'm not gonna lie. I think that's what I would do. In my playtime, I think I would
ジ
go
ョーさん
out
何してん
and
ああ傾斜
いや傾斜が欲しかった
Flip a dip dip's
Yeah,
back. It's only when you're sliding though.
やばい
I think you should be able to use your hook slinger.
あいや
うわ危ね
I see we've got some poison on there, Doshiguma there, as you can tell, because that purple liquid coming out of his mouth doesn't look too tasty.
Damn! What a move. Dude, Ryozo literally just wants to slide and flip. He's so
Oh, we got
based.
another mount here.
Go off Jono. Wait, the force
And I'm
rings
going
are
to try
kind
and
of
draw out
confusing.
the
Where
mount a
did
bit
Ray Dow
longer
go?
here,
Left.
so my hunting party
did.
can do a bit more damage
Because
while we've
we're
got
kind of back
Doshiguma
in the plenty
distracted.
stage. My theory, and I stole this honestly from Twitter, but I think it makes the most sense, is that like during the plenty stage where everything comes back out and everything's super chill. Actually, I think this is the super dusty version, so maybe not. But Ray Dow
I think
did
that's enough
leave.
time to bring
He just
Doshiguma
left.
down a bit.
But I think Rathalos is gonna be in there. when Ray Dow isn't, and then when the sandstorm comes in, I think Razos is gonna lead. I think it's gonna be Ray Dow, and they're gonna switch back to Blue. I thought it stays to be aggroed during the implement, and they did. And then he just missed. It's a little fighting. I don't know.
弱ってる？
弱ってます。
Oh, this is a good sign, right?
Yeah, Fujioka-san also just asked, it looks like he's getting weakened.
寝かしまし
You
た
guys。haven't
出川
captured
さん
yet.
爆弾行く
爆弾。
みんな
he's
並んで
asleep?
爆
Shall we
弾
set up some bombs
どこ？みんな。
to finish
だ
the job?
あ
I think so. I think so.
えらい近いとこ置いたなこれ
That's pretty close place to put it, but okay.
あ、行くの？
But we don't have to go close.
え
Here we go.
え置いた
いいですか？
行くで
ちょっ。と待って
Okay.
俺も置かせて
Ready?
何？あー！何誰？
時間ないから。
誰？
Who did that? Come on. We're running out of time though.
ああも
We
うも
must
ういいや
press on.
あ、いが。
今ので仕留めたかったな。
Since we did have
That's
some
how it's
hardware problems,
probably
I'm being
going to
told
go,
that
so
we're
far.
going to extend the hunt a little longer than the previous streams to give ourselves a little bit more of a chance here.
ヨウさんあそこのキャンプ壊させちゃったから使われへんのじゃないですか
あ。れ使われへん
あ、いける。
There would have been another sand trap, but unfortunately, Rozo fell into it earlier and it's
Okay.
gone. So the situation has changed.
Accidents happen, I suppose.
修理してくれたかな。壊れてもね、修理できるので
You can't do this
マ
alone.
もう治ってるかな
使いました。
We should make for the dunes. Follow me.
よしよしいいとこだ
I have all of the trailers stuck in my head. I like how the sacreds are always just lingering, just on the outskirts. Isn't it so cool? Oh, also, we've seen pink and green striped
Oh, でもそろそろ
いき
sacreds.
ますね。
これはクリアしたい強ま
So
りたい
that's really, really cool.
あ、行きたい
I
な。
wonder how they handle that if they were to
単
do
発の肥やし玉の方を使います。
That's the thing. Are they even going to have arena fights in this game? The whole point of the battles, or the whole point of the
もう一回罠しようか
Shall I
environment
place
seems
another
to be
trap?
to, like,
まだ
have super
爆
big
弾持ってる
open
Do you have any more bombs?
battles. And
I'm all
giant
bombed
open
out. I'm
environments where anything can happen. So would they have an arena?
罠張った
I
And
placed
that's
the
also
trap,
the
いや
question of
爆
like,
弾
how
俺
does,
もない
are they going to capture it?
but I haven't got any bombs. I
Nice.
think we're all out.
ないよ。
ない
That does ask the question of when you capture a monster, where does it go?
Nice.
Does it go anywhere, or do you
Nice.
just... Is it going to stay in the hub like it did in
Nice,
Astera
nice.
and Iceborne? Or in Astera and Celiona, or is it just going to... And then afterwards, is it going to be a special arena?
あー、行きました。
ああ時間かかった
あー、ね。
You're so ugly, I love it.
いや
間違えた。
ー、いやいやいやいや。いやいやいや。大変でしたな。
Is it Alma? I forgot
Well,
you
that
were
was
there
a tough
too.
one.
Oh, there she is!
I
Look,
am-
there she is!
ああでしたな
Well, that
Right
was a
here.
tough one.
Look at her just sitting down there taking notes. Oh my god. Oh, and she's right there for him. That's so cool. It's so cool that Alma's chilling on the outside with you.
大変やった。
Yeah, Doshiguma really made us work for those calves.
Are you sure? You sure it didn't have anything to do with fighting right now?
はいちょっとトラブルもあったけどなんとかクリアできた
We had a few bits of trouble happen along the way, but we got there in the end, and that's all that counts.
Well, teamwork makes the
God,
dream
so
work, and you know.
beautiful. Look at that. I just want to go there. I just want to explore so badly. Like, when I get this game at first, I'm not fighting immediately. I'm going through and I'm just going to go look. I'm going to rub my eyes all over every single inch of this land. I want
journey
to
is part of the
explore and
ending.
experience. Yeah, cook a meal. Cook a meal,
最後
Fujita-san.
花こう。
Fish?
魚。
Shrimp? I'm gonna treat this game like
あー、ダメ。
Elden
食えんかった
Ring for real. Oh look, Alma's just sitting there. That's so cute.
くそ。あー、ハル
Just
マさ
having
んもいた
herself
の
a
に
seat.。
あ、もう一回いけるか。無理か。あ、無理やった。
You can see we're getting the quest
I want
and
to
detail screen right here in the
play. I
field.
want
right?
to
So it's
play
completely
so
seamless. No need
bad.
to be driven back, to be taken back to camp or anything like that.
Absolutely. So
I'm gonna be that's gonna be me. That right there is going to be me always. I am always going to be playing status. And probably some element sometimes, but...
We can either continue to choose to continue to hunt, go back to camp ourselves. Oh, what have we got here?
If you take a look on Tokuda-san's screen, you can see that there are now special awards at the end of the hunt.
That's not
It gives everyone different categories of how they contributed. So in this case,
This is Fuji.
樽職人
樽職人外してたけどな
I just like
Ryozo was Hunter 3 and he got the beautiful Bombardier.
今魚
Although he didn't
ジョノは
necessarily
ラ
hit
フサポートオールスター
Jono was the support all-star, so
I-
he was
I-
doing lots of buffs and heals.
I do
で
enjoy
藤岡
live.
さん一番傷破壊してる
And Hunter 4 was Fujioka-san, and he's done the most wound strikes.
And you can check these whilst you're still out in the field as well.
Yeah, there you
狩
go.
猟中にも経過
Those
が
are so
確認
cool.
できる。
I'm so glad those are
ラ
back.
ストですねクエスト終了後に
We saved
ハイ
this.
ライト
Well,
Because it
yeah.
would also like tell on your randoms or your people in your team if you were the ones doing all the work, because you would literally get damage dealer.
You can check them right in the field.
Yep,
Of course,
so
at the
we're
end of
still
the
out,
course.
yeah, with the
あ
seamless
フィ
gameplay.
ールドにいながら最後に確認できるんですね。キャンプに戻らないでという意味
What's
で
the
す。
sub menu for this
Yeah,
one?
you don't need to go anywhere. You get these awards and then you're still out where you were.
Then it's on to the next hunt.
Buffs and heals.
Well, that was a successful hunt in the end. We love to see it. So, Takuda-san, what would your first piece of advice be for new hunters when they first go into the Windward Plains?
今回初めてモンスターハンターを遊ぶ方が、ブースなどで遊んだ時に、砂原のマップに入った時にちょっとアドバイスとかもらいたいんですね。こういうことはしておくといいですよとか。
まあ、初めて遊ぶ方にはかなり今回チュートリアルが充実してますのでこの Tips だったり、音声編纂者がボイスでアドバイスしてくれることをなるべく確認してもらってそこに忠実に、やってもらえると、適切なレベルカーブが、学んでいけるかなと思います。
I would encourage you to keep an eye on the advice of the handler Alma. She's coming out on the hunt with you and she'll be able to give you lots of support in real time. We also give you an option to choose the level of tutorials you want to see. So if you want to see all tutorials because you're not very familiar, choose that. If you're a bit more of a veteran, you can choose to see only some tutorials. So we've really got a lot of support built into the game.
あとはもう困ったら救難信号
If you get in trouble, your last ditch effort is the SOS flare. That will bring in the AI support hunters.
Fantastic. So depending on
I
how much
can't wait
help
to
you
learn
think
more
you might
about
need,
them.
there's
Is
something
it
for
actually
you
a
right there.
dating
I'll keep
simulator?
note of
Can
that
you build
one.
a relationship
And
with them?
now we also have some questions from the community, which I've got here. So thank you to everyone that submitted questions to us before Gamescom.
I just can't wait to make
So the first question is for
and Wilds.
Takuda-san. So we've seen the new Monster Herd mechanic, both in trailers and now live here at Gamescom. How much can that influence the hunt? What more can we know about the herd aspect of the Doshiguma?
PV など今回の配信でモンスターが群れになるような現象を確認したんですけど、これはハンティングの方にどのような影響を与える要素でしょうか。
Paige, are you going to play as a
今回
male or a female hunter?
モンスターの習性によっては、群れ
Tagged
た
in
り
as
あと、
dating sim when it first
気
hit
候変
Steam, but I'm not sure if that was a meme
状
or
態の
not.
変化
Literally,
環
like
境の
at
変化
first
によ
I
って
was like,
は群れたりするモンスターたくさん数が
we
出
can
現す
date
る
the
モンスターというの
monsters.
が、
And then I heard build
存
the
在しています。
relationships
でその
to increase
先ほどの100万のように、
the rewards that the NPCs
群れを率いるボスがいたりする生態を持ったりしているモンスターもいますので、非常に危険であると同時にたくさんの報酬を得たりするチャンスにもなります。
Yeah, the way the monsters can form herds or packs is really interesting because the target of the monsters, such as the alpha Doshagama, might not be the only one around. They might be in a larger group with other monsters there, and that's part of the realistic ecosystem I want to depict in this game. Of course, that can be more of a threat because there are more monsters to take on, but on the flip side, it's also more rewards. If
I'm
you're
not
able
gonna lie,
to
it's gonna
take
be
down those
so
other monsters in the pack,
weird
you
to
can
see,
gather
like,
more parts.
herds
So
of
it's something that
normal
has two
monsters
sides
that
to
we
it.
are used
The
to,
whole
like a
new
returning
element
monster
coming to
in
the
that
hunt in
herd
Monster
is
Hunter
gonna be
Wilds.
so
Thank you.
strange to me.
And our next question is for Fujioka-san. So monsters often have physical features and behaviors that seem to be borrowed from real-world creatures that makes them very credible and
Oh, God, talk
believable.
about Ray Dow.
Do you consult biology experts when creating new monsters? So, for example, did you check any specific animals when creating Doshiguma or Chatacabra?
モンスターは非常に実際の世界の生物を元にしているような信憑性のあるデザインになってるんですけど、専門家に相談した
I wanna
り、
hear
そう
him
いう
ask
リサ
about
ー
Ray
チを
Dow.
して
I
作っ
want
て
to
る
know what
感
that
じで
is
しょうか。
inspired from.
そうですね、長年みんないろんな動物を研究していっているので、今回
Good
ドシャグ
morning,
マとか、 なんですかね、専門
Hey,
家に
after I'm done with all these live streams, do you want to play
質
Monster
問した
Hunter?
リサーチしたりとかではないんですけど、まあ、自分たちで
Or
ちゃんとそ
Fortnite?
の骨格を勉強したりとか、まあ、本物のその熊の骨格であったり、筋肉のつき方とか、まあ、そういったものも研究して、その骨格筋肉を生かしたり、あとは土砂熊とかは結構群れで追いかけてくるモンスターなので、まあ、顔に迫力を出したいっていうことで。
It's so cool.
まあ、大
It
きな
makes me
顔
want to
と、
learn Japanese so
なんかこ
badly.
う走ってくるだけで
What's
こう
wrong
肉が揺れた
I
り
don't play Fortnite
手が
to
揺れ
win
た
or
りって
because
言
I'm
っていう
serious about it. I literally play it just because it's got fun game or it's got fun gunplay and movement, and that's the only reason I like it. I'm not playing it because I'm super serious about Fortnite, though I do have the absolute best Billie Eilish skin possible because she is the fucking love of my life. But anyways.
のはすごくブルドッグみたいなああいう、
I'm so happy
犬
to
で
have
こ
two of my best friends
う
here
肉
with me
が
right
すごく
now.
揺れるみたいなのはめちゃくちゃ
I
研
really
究して、
think about
はい、
playing
取り入れてます。
I wanna
We don't
play
necessarily
some
consult
Uncharted.
biological experts, but we do a lot of research on our own. And as you said, real-world animals can often be a great reference for monster designs. Whether it's the new spider-type monster that we revealed in our recent trailer, we would take a look at how to design it from its skeleton structure outwards and how those real animals would behave. And today's target, the Doshagama, when it runs towards you, it's almost like a bulldog, where as it runs, you can see it jiggling all of its like flesh and hair is kind of moving, and you feel this sense of movement as it rushes towards you. So we definitely take
Yeah.
inspiration from the real world as part of our research and design process.
Well, how
Awesome.
what's
Thank you
the
so much for answering
inspiration
that
for
question.
Ray
It's always great
Dow,
to learn
bro?
more about
Also,
the design process
that
as
person
well
has
behind
a
Monster
based
Hunter.
Palico
And thank
hat
you as
on
well for
down
everyone
there.
who watched. Obviously, for those of you at home, if you haven't joined Monster Hunter yet or played any Monster Hunter titles and you're excited about what you've seen today, I have good news for you. Because
just
Monster Hunter
pressing
World and
triggers
Iceborne
and having
is currently
fun,
heavily
like
discounted
me.
on PlayStation,
Wait, no, he's
Steam,
probably
and
going around and
Xbox,
playing actually
as well
right
as
now.
Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak, which is also
No,
discounted on those
he's-
platforms.
Is he just practicing button presses? Hang on. I don't think he's even playing.
Xbox, as well as Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak, which is also discounted on those platforms, as well as the Nintendo.
Dude, I love him. My voice is very muted. Is there something going on with my microphone? People keep saying this, and I don't know what's happening. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on a second here. I can. Maybe I should turn it up. Is this better? Hello? Hello? Wow, it is really low. What happened? Hello? Is this. Why is my voice so muted? I'm turning it up. Like, I guess I could turn it up all the way? That's so weird. Because it's not even going up to nearly as loud as it was before when I'm talking. I'm gonna try it. Alright, prepare your ears. I'm gonna yell, and I want to see if I go to nearly the same levels that I did before, okay? So, prepare. This is your warning. Headphone warning, ear hole warning. Ah! Wow, I did not even go above a negative 35. Wow, that's... What the fuck happened? Alright, I'm gonna resume the stream, and I want you guys to tell me if I sound slightly louder or slightly quieter. Thanks, Tej. Yeah, so I guess I could turn my... What the fuck has been going on with my mic lately, man? I'm actually genuinely worried that maybe when... I gotta rewatch the stream later? Huh? Okay, how do I sound right now? Do I sound like how I was before? As in, like, when everything was normal? Or... there's this when you were adjusting the settings, there's this super loud, high-pitched noise that jump scared us. I'm so sorry about that. I unplugged my microphone and replugged it back in. Sound far away suddenly. What is going on? I'm like right beside my microphone, unless I was talking into it literally like this, but even then, it's like maybe this is what I get for getting a cheap as fuck microphone. So inconsistent. I think, I'm not gonna lie, I think Space Buttons broke my mic by she was using my personal vacuum, my like little hand vacuum for dusting out her keyboard and stuff, and she came over and put it on my microphone, and I think she might have broke it. Okay, I've turned it up all the way at this point. How does this sound? I know it's probably going to be decently loud at this point, but I just want you guys to be able to hear me, and if it is going to be inconsistent, I want it to be at least consistently hearable. It's loud. Okay. That's good. Okay. All right. So it's all the way up. I'm going to yell again. Just preparing you guys because I want to make sure that, well, maybe if I peak my mic, maybe I'm not supposed to yell anymore. Do I have to be calm? I'm not a calm person. Especially when streaming. I'm so easily excitable. God damn it. Well, thank you guys for being here to help me figure this out. I appreciate it. Yell your heart out. You don't need to yell. I'm getting two very different messages from my chat right now. Okay, let's go in here.
Switch.
What's
more as well,
I like him.
If you do own Monster Hunter World and have saved data for Monster Hunter World and Iceborne, Monster Hunter Wilds will have special
yes, I
save
commonly
data
think
bonuses
Pang
to get
reminds
you some
me of
really
Jesus
cool
Christ
gear for your
himself.
Palicos. So that's the same for everyone in the audience. I'm sure you've all already got your save data, but if you haven't yet, there'll be something cool waiting for you in 2025. And with that pretty much wraps up. Oh, we got some more comments actually.
Well, let's ask Rozo-san how he feels, because today is the final stage show he's going to be taking part in at Gamescom. So, Rozo-san,
oh god, they got quiet now. So I guess I'm going to have to play this like an ASMR game now. And I'm going to have to be like this. I think, yeah, that's Takuru-san. Oh, I thought he was going for a hug. What's up with these buttons? I never figured out what these buttons are. Oh. Okay, bye, Ryozo.
Streams because myself and the team will be heading back to Japan this weekend.
Don't want to hear them anyways. What? I do.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
And he went off stage in a completely unrehearsed fashion, so I was a little bit worried for a second, but it looks like
he just
has some
leaves.
Giveaway goodies for the
Yeah,
fans.
I love Takuda-san, bro. We got
So
Takuda, Ryozo, and Fujioka. I love them so much. Throw him.
Be careful. Stay safe.
Oh, they all getting like little palicos. Look at this guy. This guy's pissed. He's like, fuck, I didn't get one. Fuck all these other people. I'm literally the tallest person here, and I didn't get one. This is bullshit. You wish you were in the box. What's Ryozo saying? Please let me know Paul Shields. I don't think that's your name. His last name's Shields, I remember that because it's badass.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had a chance to come and visit Europe, and especially to Germany, and see all of the really passionate community fans we have here. So it's been amazing for me to feel your energy and your passion every day on the stage.
More energy.
That really gives me a great motivation
more passion,
to go back to Japan,
more footwork,
tell
more
the
energy.
team about how excited everyone was about the game, and hopefully have that become their motivation for us to wrap up development, aiming for the release next year in 2025. So thank you to all of the fans for all of your support of Monster Hunter, and especially Monster Hunter Wilds.
I love these guys. I love these guys so much. All right.
And with that, a huge thank you to Monster Hunter Wilds producer Ryozo Tsujimoto.
I think that
Took
we've
us
seen
on
lots
again.
of Doshagama hunting.
Right, I
action
wanna
so
see what
far
this
at
guy's name
Gamescom,
is.
So
Exciting stage show. What are we going to be doing? Hello everyone. Back. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm joined by Monster Hunter Wilds director Yuya Takuda, as well as Patrick from Capcom Europe, who will
Patrick
be
Shields,
translating
that's
for us
his
today.
name.
Now, we've just
Patrick
had
Shields.
quite the exciting stage show. What are we going to be
He
doing
can't
today,
let go of
Takuda-san?
the controller. Me neither, bro. Why would I?
配信はいかがしましょうか。
I love how everybody, they're both wearing Monster Hunter
ここ
Wilds
のクエスト
t-shirts.
のことですか
はい
はい、土砂熊は結構もう皆さん見てると思うので、ちょっと違うモンスター、バーラハーラとか行ってみましょうか。
I should have leaned
I
away
think
when
that we've
drinking
seen
water. I'm
lots
so
of
sorry.
Doshagama hunting action so far this Gamescom, so why don't we go for a different target and try
He looks
the
so
Valhalla?
much like a
I like
Patrick
the sound of
Shields.
that.
He looks so
I
much
like
like a
the sound of
badass.
楽しそうですね。やりましょう。
OK。これ人気ある。
That guy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy's mustache. So mischievous. Mischievous. Did I just seriously pronounce that as mischievous?
すごく。
People really like the palicos.
They're so
This one in
expressive.
particular.
Yeah.
How can't you like the Palicos? If you don't like the Palicos, you probably don't like Monster Hunter.
So we are back at our base camp.
Spend so much time in the character
so
and
as we're hunting a
Palico
different monster,
creator.
in
Real.
today's stream,
I mean,
well,
Yahweh
which
is
weapons are
really
we
simple.
gonna go for,
Black
Takuda-san?
cat with green
今日は
yellow
ちょっと
eyes
モンスターのターゲットは
with the cat slits.
武器商はどうしましょう。
どうしましょう
Short
かね
short hair.
レーダー、バーラハーラ
Or sorry,
は
medium
結構
hair, technically.
長い、縦に長い
That's super
モンスター
easy to
なの
make.
で
But
まあ
Scara
双剣とか
Scara's gonna be
結構多い
hard.
んですけど、昨日やっちゃいましたね。
Well, given that it's got quite a long, sort of snake-like body, something like the dual blades might be a good choice.
Especially
for,
when I need to
you
remake.
know, spinning along the length of it. But we did
Especially when I
already show
need to
dual blades
remake
off, so
this.
let me have a think here as I choose my weapon.
ちなみにね、さっきの配信でもちょこっとだけ見せたんですけど、アイテム
Yeah, so we might have shown this briefly on other stage shows and streams, but I'm going to take a look here at the detailed item box menu.
この、
Especially when I need to remake.
ポーチに入ってないようなアイテムもアイテムボックスの中には入ってたりしますので、本当にカリンにプレイしたい方とか、例えばオト爆弾とか、
That doesn't work.
バルハラに聞くんですけど、
Weird.
こっちのアイテムを
I can't
活
show
用
off
し
the
ていただく
picture.
ことも非常に有効かなと思います。
This is the
That sucks.
full item box
Or
menu,
maybe
which
it's
shows
because
all
I didn't
kinds of
have it
items that are
open. Hang on.
available, even things that are not going to be in your sacred pouch from the
I hope you
beginning
guys
of
can
the
see
hunt.
this, but
For those
I
of
don't
you who
think
want to
you
have a
can.
really detailed look and get really technical about what kind
Gotta
of
make her again.
tricks
It's
and
gonna be
traps you wanna
hard.
bring with you, you might want to
It's gonna
bring
be
your
really,
sonic
really
bomb or
hard.
whatever it is that's a bit
Ah,
more
nope, it didn't
out
work
of the
still.
ordinary.
That's
This is the place to
unfortunate.
go to stock up on all
Anyways.
those tools for the hunt.
Ah, fantastic. So always go into the hunt prepared.
さっき見せたからな、どうしようかな。なんか
I did show you that before, so I'm
どう
just
すれば
having
い
a
い
little
か
bit of a
ね
think here. What should we do?
Decisions. 14 to choose from. It's a great selection.
迷いますよね。
Sorry
ま
about
あ後
that.
でも変えれるので。
I was trying to show you
Well,
guys a
you can
picture of
change
Scara,
your
but
weapon at
apparently
any
my
time.
Photos
I'll
app
put it back to
doesn't get
camp, so
pictures.
That's
there's no
true.
need to get
on-
too intensely stressed about it.
Say having two out in the
On
field with
this,
you,
but I could
the
change
seamless
that at some point
gameplay,
and show
straight
you
back to
guys.
camp, change up your weapons and head back out again.
まあ2周を選んで出かけてまた戻って2周も帰れるわけです。
そうですね。で、セクレット乗るんですけど、今はね、このミッ
They
ショ
might be
ン上
hunting
土砂
Bala.
熊
No, they're
アルファ
hunting
土砂熊の方
Deshagama.
にこ
They're still going after
う、目的
Deshagama.
のピンが刺さって
Ooh, what were
ミッション上
those?
土砂
Were
熊
those
アルファ
lizards
土
or
砂
were
熊
those
の
look
方
like
に
lobsters?
目
What the fuck are those? What are those? They look like They look like a crustacean.
的のピンが刺さって
Ooh, we got like a slightly
ミッシ
better
ョン
look
上
at
土砂
them for a
熊アル
second
ファ土
there
砂熊
when,
の方
when
に
he
こ
jumped.
う、目的の
Oh, that's definitely a crustacean or something. But what? Like you can see the little pincers. What the hell? Also, I hate that they keep keeping the camera here. They really should keep the camera here, or yeah, the face cam here, so that way I can see the item bar and stuff. They look so good.
のピンが刺して。
You're gonna play Swax and you're gonna play as a man? What? No more
So
Ivory?
as we've gone on in the quest here in
Yo,
this, show floor demo
that was a
version, it's
sick
already
wall
quite
run by
strong
the
on
Sacred.
Alpha Doshagama quest, but as I said before, let's manually change the monster that we're going to pin and make our target here and go for a Balahara.
Oh, so they are going for a Balahara.
The,
You're right, Tej.
Chat very much like that you've got the switch axe as your secondary weapon.
Chat being Pang.
セカンダリーに設定してるのはチャットの方から反響が大きい。
Related to the character creator stuff, now that we can cross-dress, I'm so torn about creating my typical hunky guy or a femme twink. I'm going with Scara, my beautiful lady. My beautiful baby girl. She's gonna look like an absolute badass, a beautiful badass, but for real.
So we're in the environment overview here.
Whoa, whoa, this is new. See, this is why get the face cam out of here. I want to read all this. So it actually has your time cycle now for like sunrise, mid-noon, sundown, and sunset, nighttime, sunrise. Holy shit. The night cycle is shorter than the day cycle, which is interesting. I wonder what this means. I don't know what that is. Fallow. Oh, and then there's the inclemency. And then there's the plenty. That's so sick. And so it also tells us what types of creatures are going to be out at different times of the day and stuff, and what types of environmental effects and endemic life and traps and the like are going to be out at different time periods. Oh my god, that is so cool! That is so cool, bro! And that's literally the rock up there. That's the rock. Dwayne? Those notes up there look interesting. They look specific. I heard Twitter talking something about the white ghost. Something chased off Alma, and that's going to be what our flagship is going to be. Does anybody have any more information on that? You don't wish to know about when the seasons are going to change? I guess then just don't open up the environment overview, and you won't have to. The white ghost is, I saw a few different people talking about it on Twitter yesterday, as that's going to be the flagship because it chased Alma away at some point, and it was said in the demo. I don't know. I have no idea. That's all I heard. You want to look at the other stuff in menu? Well, here's your first environmental overview. The active monsters. Yeah, you don't ever have to page over to 3. You can just stay on 2, and then you can just see the monsters and the active events and what time and stuff is going on. And then here's your first one. Your quest that you're actively going after, and that. That's all you need. So that's what this game is releasing on PS4 and Xbox One. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Secondary weapon.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Tej. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I forgot. I need to talk quieter because this is an ASMR stream. Those are for Worldborn and Sunbreak. Was it?
Secondary weapon.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. It is. You're so right. You're so right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Which monsters are on the field and what conditions are going to be happening, but as he's toggling the timeline, and you see he's hitting left and right on the D-pad to move the minutes along, it's also going to show him the different situations that are going to be happening at any given time in the environment.
I'm not going to lie. I know that I respect that you don't like this, Pang. I totally get it. Like, you just want to figure it out and get, like, your own sense
because of the game
for it.
Being a show floor build with specific features in it, you can see that we've locked out choosing monsters from this menu to create a quest.
But I absolutely love that. I love being able to have as much information like that available to me as possible. Which is why I really, really liked the Rise Hunter notes for the hit zone values for everything that was going on all of the different monsters. However, I liked Worldborn's notes better in the fact that it would tell me after I discovered the monster and had fought it a little bit, it would tell me how many parts were breakable on it, where the weak points were, and how many times I could break each part, and if the tail was severable or not. I really liked that because it let me know if I was wasting my time focusing on a part for an entire hunt or if I was just using the wrong type of a weapon or something. But yeah. I'm saying, like, I'm not saying that you should change your mind, and I totally respect where you're coming from. I'm just saying that me personally,
so you can see
I love having information.
To make it my target, and it's even giving
I love information. It makes me a better hunter.
With a countdown of about 10-11 minutes to show how long we have to catch this thing while it's still around.
ただですね、クエスト化、大体の場合はクエスト化できるんです。今回ちょっと商用のせいでクエスト化できない、土砂のハウスまでクエスト化できない状態になってるんですが、この状態からクエスト化すると時間が加算されて、ある程度クリア可能な時間のが保証される形にはなります。
Dual blades!
Yeah, so if we were going to go and hunt the alpha Doshagama in this case in the build, then once that quest is done, we'd actually then be able to go to the map and choose another target. But because we were
I hope you can cut the tail off. Do you think you can cut the tail off?
Show floor build, that wasn't possible just
I want to see.
If I had defeated the alpha Doshagama first and then pinned this one, it would top up my quest time and let me continue the hunt for the different monster.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Shares a slithering animation with Nadarella, and like, don't get my hopes. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Because I would love, even though I'm not playing longsword anymore.
Seen a Palico attack come in there?
See, I don't know what this new move is. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I think we showed it on in one of the previous streams, but you can see I did a perfect evade just now, and that's put me into the more powered up demon mode and given me
interesting that it gives water blight. Oh, so you can roll to get rid of water blight too. This is the 6th. Get a load of bees claws, I've heard today. Prepare to hear even more once you actually get the game.
Oh,
good mount. Oh, 1 damage with the knife?
いろんなところに動きながら攻撃できるんですけど、ち
ょ
っと上手くなってくると
ス
タミナの余裕を見ながらいろんな部位に傷つけてからフ
Water blight consistently drains your
ィニッシュに持
stamina
っていく
now.
と結構有利ですよね。
You did something similar, I think, but this is such a long monster. There are so many places I can move around while I'm mounted on it.
It's so badass.
Once you get used to keeping an eye on your stamina and not being knocked off, you can actually attack it enough in different places to open up multiple wounds at the same time, all in one mount session.
So there is a big benefit to staying longer on the monster to open up more wounds.
That was so cool, even if it was all over the place.
そうですね、スタミナの続く限り、いろんなところに行きながら、傷つけていった方が
Stamina drain is because of the
Yeah,
mount.
as long as you
But-
manage your stamina and you have
think
enough
so?
left to stay on there, that's supposed
I
to
need to see him get
strategy.
water blight again
The
before I
risk
can
reward
check.
again.
And if he doesn't get water
And
blight
we
again,
see
I'll
the
have to go
wound
back and
there on
check.
the side of Balahara, so that visual
Oh god,
depiction of what you're
please cut the tail
doing
off.
as the
Please, that would be
hunt
so
progresses.
cool. There's a
傷口
wound.
も分かりやすく表示されている感じなんですね。
そうですね、集中モードを使うと傷が、強調されるんですけど、乗ってるときは集中モードしなくても赤く表示されるようになってますので、結構分かりやすいですね。
That's right, it's situational.
All
So
right,
if you're in
switch axe
focus
time.
mode, it'll
Here you go,
really
Peng.
emphasize those wounds for you, so you know what you're attacking for. But even when you're mounted,
You can cut the tail off! Yes! Wait, did it wiggle for a second
even
there?
when you're mounted, those wounds will show up really clearly to show you what damage you
It
took.
like settled, I think, a
So we
little bit,
managed
but
to cut off
hell
the tail.
あえ
yes!
てちょっと置いときますね。
But I'm just gonna leave it there for now.
Fuck yeah.
ほら、違うわ、言ってくれない。言ってくれないな。
I think it's a bit unnecessary, not to sound like some quality of life zoomer, but I do
切
think
断した
there
部位
should
を
be a
忘れ
level
なくみたい
commitment
な
to
こ
these
と
kinds
を
of
今ア
attacks.
ルマが手を振ってくれてましたよね。
We've all done
Wait, so
that,
what do
right?
you
We've
mean?
all
Do you
left
mean that
behind
it's a
tail
good
not
thing that it's
counted,
gone,
so
or do you mean it's a
so
bad
many
thing?
times.
You might notice that Alma actually sort of flagged over the flag to you that there was a tail over here, so she's giving you support, right?
Did she?
I'll
忘れなく、
leave it there for now.
ほら、違うわ、言ってくれない。言ってくれないな。今その前に言ってくれたかな。切断した部位をお忘れなくみたいなことを、今アルマが
Oh, yeah,
手を
she
振って
did.
くれてましたよね。
We've all done that, right? We've all left behind the tail and not counted, so over here, so she's giving you support right in the middle of the
That's
hunt.
cool.
That will personally make a huge difference for me, and I'm sure
Mood
many
change
other
with the
hunters
sand type's
watching.
awesome.
僕も
Agreed.
皆さんもおそらく
It's a bad thing. Yeah, I agree too.
嫌いだし
I also agree it's a bad thing.
言っちゃうことが多いと思い
本当
ます
に忘れちゃうんです
They
よ
really need to
お
return that.
忘れなくって言ってくれてめちゃくちゃありがたいですよ
You will be so grateful
This is
to
about the
Alma.
blade
She's going
dance
to be the real
cancel?
MVP for making sure we get those tail carves.
おレダウ
Here's Ray Dao.
レダウ
Oh god. It's right out.
まあ結構いろんなプレゼンするときにこうレダウを連れて行ってますけど僕はこの時間をかけてでもレダウを連れていく価値が
Damn!
まあそれぐらい危ないおいおいおいおい
Uh-oh.
非常に大きなダメージ
Why
を
does
期
his
待
mouth
できる存在として
glow? I
設計
need
しよ
to
うとしてま
know.
すので
Yeah, we've shown in some of the other presentations, even the one we just had on the stage, where
まあいわば
it can be quite rewarding to lure Ray Dao into your target monster's area because you can expect to do a lot of damage like you did
Rest
just right
in
now.
peace.
ちなみに今ちょっと、出たんですけども、体力バーが一瞬赤くバッて光ってでお供が危ないみたいなことを言ってくれたと思うんですね今の、
There's another the
力
blade
尽きる
dance
くらいの攻撃力
cancel
の
is what
あ
I
る攻
meant.
撃が今
Sorry for the confusion
攻
there.
撃が
Oh, okay. I thought we were
自分
talking
に
about
来る
aerial
時に
blade.
その体力バーと、お供の声で、知らせて
Trigger
くれま
mantle
す
bug.
So you might notice that sometimes you hear the palico shouting something out and that the health gauge kind of quivers with an intense red effect. That's an indication that you're about to receive attack that if you don't get away from it or don't dodge, it's going to wipe your HP out
今ね
and
そう
cause you to
そう
card.
そうそう
Yeah, so it's essentially a card warning for you to make sure that you know that you're in trouble.
Time to move.
移動しなきゃ気絶するということなんです。
力スキルですね
Oh, sorry, not card, but you will get knocked over.
Ah, still a good time to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not called carting anymore because you don't cart.
これちょっとあえて
There is no cart
食らい
anymore.
食らいたいダメージ食らって、この
It's gonna let it kill him.
緑に光ってるものありますよね、壁に柱にくっついてるこれ
You can see this green glow on the wall here, and
これをねフックスリンガーで取って
I just
Hi.
grabbed it with a hook
Eat
slinger.
the bug
す
to
る
heal
ことが
yourself.
できる新しい環境生物です
This is a brand new endemic live creature.
Good
that
on
I've just been able to
glaze for
grab
this
with a
monster.
slinger.
Careful how you word that.
It's nice to have some heals on the go, especially when you've got something like Ray Dao right on your tail.
レーダーなどの強力なモンスターが近くにいると便利な存在なんですね。
そうですね
Going through an
セクレット
oasis.
との相性も良くてセクレットに乗って
We're going down into the
セクレットに乗った時
caves,
っていうのはモンスターの攻撃をこう一時的に回避してくれたりしますので、乗ってる間に、フックスリンガーで、
I was gonna
壁
say,
に
bro
ついてい
isn't
る
even looking where he's
回復
going.
を使って回復するっていうのは結構なおすすめの行動になります
Yeah, it's a
He did the
really
flip.
good match
Holy
to take that
shit!
monster as well, because whenever it's whether you're using auto or manual, whenever you're traveling along on it, you can actually still use your hook slinger while you're riding along. So if you see one of these useful
Thunderbug
endemic life that's going to restore
capacitor.
your health, you can just reach out and grab it without even getting off your mount.
You
So
didn't
keeping
just
up
pick
the
up the
pace
Thunderbug by itself?
And hopefully keeping
Wilk
up or getting
Pebble.
away from Ray Dao.
Woke in my
こういうとこ
Monster
ろ
Hunter?
初めてお見せしてるかもしれないですね
I
I
don't
think this is
fucking
the first
think
time we've shown
so.
this area actually.
Oh wow.
こっちは多分さっき両道さんが落ちた場所かな
Now we're somewhere else.
This might be where, if anyone watched our stage stream that we had in the last hour or so, Ryozo actually ended up falling into a sand trap.
Oh, so when you go through the sand trap, you end up in a new
これ見て
area
く
of
だ
the
さい
map.
よ
That's so cool! Oh, and it landed in the trap
下にお
too!
供が
Not only was I able to use the hook slinger to pull that rock outcrop apart and damage him when he fell, but my Palico had very usefully set up a trap
Damn!
for me, so it's great teamwork there.
That teamwork makes the dream work.
Some cool Switch Axe gameplay.
でしょ
It seems like Switch Axe has
What about
decent
Brutal?
hyper armor.
あ違うあ出たオート爆弾です
Dosha Gamer!
Always handy for getting a borrowed monster out of the ground.
潜っているモンスターを引き出すのに便利なアイテムです。
Oh,
そうですね
oh, oh, oh my god, popping off! Is the axe empowered right now? Oh my god, the way that you could just flip between the
Switch Axe is
modes so
dealing out
quickly
some
right
big
now.
damage right now.
Holy shit.
And yeah, just to clarify any confusion earlier on, it's not a cart warning, as we said.
Yep,
So I saw in the chat a few people were latching onto that word, but we clarified that it's more warning you whenever you're going to get exhausted.
Like
so
a big hit that will knock
yeah,
you off your feet.
that will, yeah, really take you
これ
out.
一番強い技。
Oh, that's a new move that I haven't seen.
バラハラの一番強い攻撃になる。
That's Balahara's strongest attack position. So
It looked it. It's not often we see that attack, so Balahara must be really taking you seriously.
これだけ大きな攻撃を出すということは
Is he
ハ
leaving?
ンターを強い相手とみなしているということなんですね。
そうです
Can
ね
you
まあ
even
バラハラ
blind
自体が
Balahara?
まあ、チャタカブラとかに比べれば結構強い、存
I
在
heard
に
him
な
say
りますね。
Chatakabra.
Yeah, compared to the likes of maybe Chatakabra, which you might have seen in other parts of the map, this is definitely a very fearsome foe.
これ危ないですね。
I like that move. I like that move a lot.
こういう時もほら回復
See, so right there, I was able to grab the Vigor Mantle bug.
ただこれ
I agree. I love this monster.
クエストができないよ。
I'm,
Because as I said, we're not
I know
actually
it's a hot
technically on
take.
quest
I don't
to
really
hunt
like
the-
its
hunt
gear
this
very
monster.
much.
We've got some notifications
I'm sorry.
from
I'm sorry. I'm not
Quest
hating per se. It's just not for me. But
But-
the monster itself is
お
sick.
供が挑発しておわっ危ないヘイトを取ってくれようとしてるんですけど、これ多分あんまり攻撃できてない時に倒した。
Oh, you killed it.
今回の
Oh, the death animation's
サ
cool.
ポー
Ew,
ト
look at
力
the
が
way
す
its
ごく上が
mouth
ってい
sits.
て、ハンターが
Got
あんま
rid
り
of
攻
zero
撃できて
sum
ないの
discharge,
で
which hot take I
自
think
分
is
にこうターゲ
good.
ットを引きつけて、
Sick!
回復だったり攻撃する間を作ったり
I'll have to
してい
take your
ます。
word for that one because I
The
don't really.
Palico actually
Well,
did a kind of
I've
taunt
used zero sum
action there,
discharge. I'm
where
not
you
gonna lie.
see
I
it
think
sort
zero
of got
sum
the
discharge is
aggro
really
onto
cool.
it from the Balahara, giving the hunter a chance to attack. It's so
Go after
intelligent that
Chatakabra
in this
now.
case, the Palico will understand. Okay, the hunter hasn't really got any hits in the last few moments, so I think I need to get the aggro on me and give them a chance to create an opening. So they're really a very smart hunting companion.
Are there any other ways that the Palico can aid you in distinctive ways?
他にお供がサポートできるような行動はあったりしますでしょうか。
そうですね。まあ回復したり、まあ飛ぶモンスターがいたら先行の虫かごを置いてくれたりだとか、まあこの非常ちょっとこれも初めて
I'm
全部やる
about
かな
to dive
Well, this is
in.
also another
No fucking way!
first time area reveal, as
Wow.
similar to the other one. So,
Holy shit!
yeah, so the Palico is able to do, you know, other.
Wait,
support
was that on
actions as
rails?
well.
That was on rails, wasn't it? Was that on rails?
Yeah, so the Palico.
Oh.
Oh, this is also another. First time
Fire
area
hook
reveal,
slinger.
As
Wow.
similar to the other one.
Aim slinger, speed up. Yeah, I think this is on rails.
So that's great.
But they-
yeah, so the Palico is able to do, you know.
I don't
other
know. I don't
support-
want to say anything. I don't want to say anything in hope. I don't want to get my hopes up. But holy shit. At least we know that there are swimming animations in the game.
actions as well. You know, does the things like usual healing or.
And even
setting up
looking
items to
around
help
and being
deal
able to
with,
do stuff
flying
like that.
monsters and that kind of thing. So
今ちょっと
Ooh, that's a big
何も
rock.
たまたまからなかったんですけど、潜ってる状態で
Hi, Chromo.
採取物があったりしたらフックスリンガーで
That's what I'm saying. They could do it for the.
I didn't have any chance just now, but even when
That's what I'm
traversing
saying.
these,
That's why I'm
sort of
tempering my
underwater
expectations.
sections, if there's anything I can gather down here, I can do that with my hook slinger as well. Let's take a look and see if we find
おなんか
something.
これ魚だ。
There's a fish.
おいてあったあったあった。
Oh my god, this place is
So,
beautiful!
grab the hook slinger.
でも
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is on rails. You can see it on the minimap.
あんだ
You
おた
see,
こ
you,
待っては
you see those little dots? This is definitely on rails, which really sucks. But I will say that, like,
ない。
that being there by itself is still really interesting. Really, really interesting.
Just to maybe throw a bit of a, you know, dampener on the chat excitement about underwater combat. It's not underwater combat. There's just a few areas you can traverse while diving underwater.
Yep. Yep.
So, sorry to
God.
disappoint you all, but
But the expansion?
こんなに欲しいですか
you really wanted that much, huh?
こことかは
Yes, we do.
And this is
囲まれた安全な
great.
What was chat saying at this point? Can I look? I can't, can I? That sucks. I really wanted to see what chat was saying at this point. But like for real, they said, wait, hang that though they know. They know.
Sorry to disappoint you all, but
Listen.
こんなに欲しいですか
you really wanted that much, huh?
こことかはキャンプとしては非常に
Yes, we do really want it that much. We do.
And this is
囲まれた安
a
全なと
great,
ころ
safe place to put a camp on.
逆にすごく安全なんですけど先ほど来たようにすごく奥まった場所にあるので正直こう、クエストの利便性はそこまで高くないんですけど逆に採取物とかこういうところでしか取れない採取物っていうのが結構ありますので
That means they know, though.
そういうのをこう固めて取りたい時にはああいうところにキャンプ作るのもおすすめです
It's completely safe. It's not very convenient because if you end up, trash traveling back to this pop-up camp, or if you are brought back there after you faint. I'm going to keep saying carting, by the way.
Yeah.
I think it's partly controversial now. It would be quite far out of the way. You might have to go further to go back to the hunt. But as you can see, there's so many resources in this area that there might be different reasons why you want to be able to travel to this area. So it's really up to you.
It's never a bad time to stock up on resources.
That feline talking
オ
was
トモア
weird.
イルが専用のオトモアイルがテントの世話だったり例えば壊された時に修復することとかもできるんです即
Look
時
at that guy up
に
there.
修復することとかもできるんですけ
Look at
ど
him.
そういう時には彼に話しかけて使うことができます
It's
There's
a cool
a
hunting
special
knife.
palico there who's in charge of the actual pop-up camp building, and they're the ones you see in the animation when you create it. Even if the pop-up camp gets destroyed by a monster, if you have a chat with him, he'll be able to try and help you repair it.
That's very kind of them.
You gonna go destroy a
ちょ
Deshagama?
っとね今回のデモ版では
All these resources to
設定
collect,
でき
and I'm
ない
just
ん
going
ですけ
to
れど
use.
も
I'm still going to use the
クエストの設定
potions a
アマル
merchant
マと
sold
か
me.
クエ
¿Por
スト
qué no
コードを
las
介
dos?
してサポートハンター
¿Por
1
qué
名し
no
か
las
来ない
dos?
ようにしたいだとか、要は1名サポートハンターだと自分のお供とサポートハンターのお供と一緒にクエストに行くことができるのでそういう自分の好み次第
That's just me, by the way. Not saying a lot of resources to collect is a bad thing.
来ないようにする
Like I said, I'm gonna go through, explore, and collect everything I can fit in my pockets and I can fit in
So
my
while this applies
eyeballs.
to the full game rather than the show floor demo we're playing, you do have some detailed options for the support characters. For instance, if you would rather have one AI support hunter, and both of your palicos as a kind of a two-person, two-cat.
Both of your palicos? Both of your palicos? Oh, wait. Okay. You, one AI person, and both you and that AI person's palicos. That's what I think they're saying. That's what I think they mean. Okay. Everybody still has only one palico. Okay.
Hunting party, you can set those details up by talking to Alma and fixing.
See, I think we're in the big round area now. I think we're in the area. Hang on, let's go back a little bit.
Demo.
できるようにはなります
I want to
という
try
ことがで
to
きるのでそういう
I want to try to
自
see
分の
where
好
we're
み次第
going. I wish you would
人
look
が
up and
リアル
around
な
a
人
little
が
bit more.
来ないようにするだとかサポートハンターだけが
Me, my neck is constantly craned. I'm constantly looking around places and looking up at the
So while
sky and
this
shit
applies to the full
in
game
games.
rather
There we go. You can
than
kind
the
of see
show
it.
floor demo we're playing, you do have some detailed options for the support characters. For instance, if you would rather have
I think this is this is the place.
Both of your palicos as a kind of a.
We're going after Ray Dow though. This is
Party,
based.
you can set those details up
Look at this place. It's crackling with energy.
by talking to Alma. And
Why
fixing
is
your
this
settings
entire
there.
place crackling
You
with
can also,
energy?
make it so that you don't want any human hunters to join whenever you call up an SOS flare. If you're, a solo hunter, then those are options available to you. I just
Mount.
can't demonstrate them to you today because they're not in this particular demo version.
Bam! Big sneak
Surprise
attack.
dude. That's great to know that
Woohoo!
players will have that flexibility depending on what support they want and who they want that support to be. Tokuru-san, we've not seen this area before, right?
このエリアも初めて見るんじゃないですか。
あそうですかあそうか
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, you're right.
This is what is that? What is that? Is that a Dragonator? It looks like a really old Dragonator to me. That very much gives me old Dragonator. I've seen some people say it's a spine or a tail. And I mean, it really could be, but it really gives me ancient Dragonator. Falling bolt rock. A bolt rock? Lightning, like, The lightning was geodized? That's not a word.
Okay.
Oh, nice! Bonk. I wish the sound effects were turned up a little bit so I could hear the smacks a bit better. Uh-oh.
おっとっと、やばいやばい。レ
Slam.
ダウはね、本当に危険なので、で今この数だけ特別なこう使用
I don't think
というか
anybody's brought nullberries with them.
ね、こう下が帯電してると思うんですね。
Slinger ammo that can dissipate electricity from the area it lands. They've put so much emphasis into the slinger, and I fucking love it. Cause God, the slinger is so good. Fucking hell, Peng. Fucking hell.
Raidow's a very powerful monster, but its nest actually has some special properties. I think you can see there's a kind of static charge here on the ground.
Yes.
これがですね、レダウが雷の攻撃、今パパパパッと、
What does that
攻
mean
撃
though?
を摩擦を与えるような攻撃や雷の攻撃とかをするとですね、
You can see
広
here
がっていくんですね。この
that actually provides a sort of range effect on his lightning attacks that he hits the ground with. So
Oh, so it
once
makes
he
him
hits
more
the ground, it's
powerful.
going to set
That's
off
cool.
those static areas and cause a much bigger explosion than usual.
So, in some cases, the environment can make the monster. even
Whoa!
more
You see it
dangerous.
bounce?
Usual.
So, in some cases, the environment can make the monster.
Where the
even
shit?
more
Where's it
dangerous
going?
for specific attacks.
You're constantly taking damage from the ground? Are you?
そうですね。ここはレダウの巣なので、非常にレダウに対して有利な地形になってます。
Exactly. This nest is
It doesn't
Raidow's
look like
home
it to
turf,
me,
so
but right now I guess he's not in the
he
electricity
definitely
area.
has the home advantage.
でさらに、ただここに対してあれ、これでいいかな、対抗手段っていうのがあって。
I can't tell, honestly. I'm not saying you're wrong immediately. I genuinely can't tell right now.
So there is a way to cope with this. You can see that in this area we've got rid of some of the static effects.
雷を吸うような
I don't
特
think
性を持
so.
ったスリンガー弾っていうのが
I think it just amplifies his attacks. There's
撃
Alma.
つことで
That's because
雷を
we're using the insulator pod here that we charge.
I want to watch him use those pods again. I was too busy looking at the health bar.
それをこう撃つことで
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
because we're using the insulator pod here that we charged our hook slinger with, and that gets rid of that static and makes it a safer area to stand.
Wait,
It won't let
charged
that
our hooker
area
or
actually
hook slinger
happen.
with?
So players that pay attention to the environment and resources around them can really get some good benefits to help them against more powerful monsters.
まあ周りに注意しながら狩りする
You
プレイ
noticed
ヤ
his
ー
health was
の方
draining
が
earlier
得する
from
っていう
something.
ことですね。
そうですね、環境を
I'm gonna have to
よ
keep
く利
paying
用していこう
attention.
というのがワールドからのコンセプトではあるんですけれども、今回もそれがしっかり継続されています。
That's right. I mean, as you know from Monster Hunter World, we've made a feature of using the environment to your advantage in the games, and that's something what we're building on in Monster Hunter Wilds.
危ない危ない危ない。
Uh-oh. No, the sacred! The echo bubbles look cool. I agree. Uh-oh.
よしよしよし。
Sorry, I
こ
didn't
の
mean
モ
to
ンス
punch
ター
Mike.
本
My
当、
bad.
最初からこのレダーを倒すつもりでかなり集中してやらないと難しくはなってます。
Raidou, I think, is a monster where if you don't, you're going to need to really focus on taking it down if you want to do it in time. It's going to be a very tough and focused fight.
本当は昨日弓でお伝えできなかった、ジャスト、チャージしているときにジャストなタイミングでこうチャージステップすると、スタミナが回復するっていう
That
ことも
attack needs a bit more
ちょっと見せようかな
tracking,
と
in
思
my
うんですけ
opinion.
ど、レダウはちょっと危険すぎるので
I'll take your word for it.
I wanted to demonstrate something on the bow, but Raidou was giving me a bit too much trouble tonight. So I'm going to move and see if I can show you how.
So you
if
can
you
just
do
fast
a
travel in the
charge
middle
on
of
the bow, you
combat.
manage to do a sidestep again at that perfect timing mechanic that we've added.
Give
It'll
it
recover
Elden
some
Rings
stamina
tracking?
for you.
Oh
So
boy.
I want to try and demonstrate that to you, Summer say.
Oh wow! So there's a tangible benefit to playing aggressive.
Watch the
monster
color of the meat as you're cooking and press X. Once it's roasted, you can cut it into pieces. Time it well to increase the number of cuts. So there is another set of the mini game that we saw at the end of the trailer. I was wondering why those sparkles were there. Be for real, I'm not gonna fast travel in this game. Hey, that's you. Nice.
risk
I
reward.
am,
The bow.
for sure.
But it looks like we're going to eat now.
Oh yeah. You just got 12 well done steak for doing that. Holy shit. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's so much better than doing it the other way of sitting there and cooking one well done steak over and over and over and over again. I like that. I like that. So much. The world looks too good. Oh, hey, yeah. And you're going to have plenty of time to be able to take in all of the sights and the smells and the sounds and the pain. Huge slab of meat like that would fix me right now, not going to lie. What do you mean by fix you?
こんがり肉がたくさん入手できました。
Yeah, and if you're able to do it right, you'll be able to get much more meat from the cook. So.
So it's not just one, multiple, and the more precise
Oh, and
you
look
are,
at that
the bigger
steak,
the reward.
bro.
It
actually got eaten off the bone
Multiple and
as
the
he
more
ate it.
precise you are, the bigger the reward.
じゃあリズムに合わせて切った時に
That's awesome.
もっと
そうなんですよ。
食べれる感じが
こんがり肉が焼けた後で、肉が焼けた後にこの切り方に
Not
成功する。
not the secret giving you that bombastic side eye, bro.
肉が焼けた後にこの切り方に成功するかしないかで数が変わる。
Yeah, the number you get to eat changes on how successfully you manage to beat the cutting rhythm.
What's going on in my chat right now? Are y'all flirting?
So tasty.
で、今この前の PV ではそうテイスティって言
Y'all
って
can't be flirting in my chat. I got a
今焼いた
girlfriend.
時は言わなかったじゃないですか。
So I think you'll notice that in the trailer we had a scene where the hunter says, "So
Is this a
so
bone pile?
tasty."
Oh, the bone piles look
They
different
could-
now.
But they didn't say it just now, right?
Oh my
実は
god.
ですね、
That's so Dragon's Dogma.
そうテイスティって
Like
肉を焼い
the like picking up actual things from it and stuff, and part of it disappearing each time that you picked up something. That's so Dragon's Dogma.
た後に言ってくれる条件があります。
There's a certain condition you have to fulfill before you're going to hear "so tasty" after cooking.
Ooh.
ちょっとこれをね、ユーザーさんも含めてぜひ見つけてもらいたいなと思いますね。
And that condition is something for you to find when you play the game.
What? So that's why we didn't hear So Tasty? And there's a certain condition that we have to do. There's a certain condition we have to meet to be able to hear So Tasty when we do it. And we have to figure it out in game. What does that mean? What else could we be missing? The Palico literally said the perfect char, and it seemed like he got all of the cuts perfectly timed. And he got 12 pieces of well done steak. What else is he missing?
Bring on 2025.
Yeah. I'd like to
Please!
to all
Can
the
I
players
fast
out there
forward
to
through
discover what
time?
that condition
日本語では上手に焼けました。
Gotta season
Yeah,
the meat.
the Japanese
Ooh.
phrase.
What if?
So it's the same thing. People are going to have to figure out how to find that.
That's fantastic.
Let's be careful.
どこ行きますか？
Where shall we head now?
あ、チャタカブラもいい
Chatacabra!
ですか。
We haven't really necessarily shown Chatacabra off too much on our streams as well, so shall we head over to one?
I really love Chatacabra.
Sumimasen.
It's so,
Chatacabra,
so cute.
Kawaii desu mon ne.
I'm joking, but what if?
まあね
No, for
ま
real,
た
what
ブームに
if?
対してもコメントありました
You
けど
already
今回
season
その
your actual
動きな
meals
がら
yourself
こう見
with
れる
a
マップ
finishing
と
touch, so
それを
like,
こう全部全員
or maybe you need to
広げ
get
て
like a
止ま
prime
るながらじっくり見たい
raw
っていう
meat
の
or
が
something like that?
この押し加減で
Or an
タッ
aged
プボタ
raw
ンの
meat
長押し
like
と
in
軽く押すか
DD2?
どうかで判定してますのでどっちかセクレット乗ってる時とかも軽く押して
Gotta
動き
let
な
it
がら
sit and marinate in your
マッ
back
プ見て
pocket for a while.
さらに違う目標とか細かいところを見つけてきたりできます
Seeing a lot of comments in the chat about the new improved 3D map. You may notice there's two different modes. If I just briefly tap the touchpad, it's going to come up in a overlay that lets me continue to move on my Sacred while checking out the map. If I want to look
Which
at
is
it in
beautiful.
detail and stop and take a really good look, then long press the touchpad and you'll get the full map screen to really take a deep investigation into it.
More power to the player again. And here is Chatacabra.
いましたね
Chatacabra is aggressive immediately.
昨日も言いましたけど
127.
今回瓶とかが
Look at him!
ゲージ化を
I
使
love
って
him.
できるような形になってます
As we mentioned yesterday, but in case anyone's
Oh, you
catching
landed
it
that?
for the
Oh,
first
or
time,
did you
the
hit it in the big ass
colors are no
fucking
longer
mosquito?
poppable
Ugh!
items that you take.
Ugh! I hate it!
But we've changed it.
I
into,
hate it. I
gates.
hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
And here with the music as well, it's kind of
Imagine
like
playing as a
mysterious,
brown
slightly
hunter, but
ominous
no
as we
season.
traverse through the caverns.
ちょっとこの辺は神秘的な音楽が流れるんですね。
Honey!
これモンスターをこうチェイスしているときに発動
You
する
seem
曲
to
で
gather
その
less
原曲の
stuff
中から
from
こう
things
編集
now.
し
You're
な
only
が
getting
ら
like
こ
one.
うワールドの時も追いかけている時の曲ってあったんですけど、そこをこうさら
And
に
when you were
こう段階を
gathering from like the research
しっ
point
かりセン
things,
スする
like
ようになって
the
ます。
what
よ
was
り
it
綺麗
called?
に
Like
セン
the
スになってます。
This is an
the
evolution
weirdest-
of Monster Hunter
worst
World's
I forget
background
what they
game system,
spelled
whereas,
it
you know,
as,
there
the-
was a
the
chase
weird
theme
funny
for
rock.
monsters and then a combat theme. We've made it a more smooth
Um,
flow between chase and combat, where it's,
but
you know, it's selecting some elements of the music to play.
you
with
only
the
picked up
chase theme,
one
and then it's going to heat up
when
when
getting
you get
that.
to combat.
Really brings you
Ooh!
into the fight.
Nice! That's so cool. I am going to try bow, for sure.
Oh, and there we see it.
There we go. Yeah. 今のは先ほど言ってた技なんですね。
そうですね。ジャスト順にジャスト回避成功すると
Yep. Perfect evade.
スタミナ
I
も
love him.
回復するという。
Giving me a stamina recharge.
It almost
Got
feels
the
like Takuda-san
frog
is
like a
dancing with the bow
biology
and
test
Chakabra.
subject.
まあ踊りながらチャットカバーと踊りながら攻撃してる感じになるんですね。
本当に上手い方はね、こうずっと
Cloud
間違え
moment.
てビン僕もちょっと操作まだ間違ってたけど。
Yeah, once you get good at the bow with
It wiggled its butt!
You're really going to be able to pull off those flashy dodge moves. Even I still make control mistakes on this
Don't
one.
we
so-
all? Don't we all?
Rest in peace that. Oh my god, I love him! I love him too!
この前も見せ
Gaijos!
ましたけど、こういう
He's so cool.
生き物からも
Oh,
フックスリンガーで
Rest in peace, his tooth? His nose? I forget what they pulled
So
off.
the Gajos is another one of the smaller monsters on the map, and you can see, I think we did it
He's
in one
so
of the previous
cute.
streams.
Oh, you did? You took his nose!
Hook stinger and
That's
just
so
rip one of
rude.
his teeth out of its mouth.
oh, bit of dentistry there.
歯医者のような役割なんですね。
So, Takuda-san, Chatacabra's arms look a little bit different right now.
チャタカブラの
Ah.
Oh!
足がちょっと変化したっていうところですけど、
He
そう
got
ですね
ran over.
チャタカブラは前足に自分のとよだれで粘液をつけて、そことその地面のこう例えば地面が土っぽかったら土のようなもの、鉱石だったら鉱石っぽいものっていうのをまとって、で自分のこう前足をパワーアップするような習性を持ってます。
Yeah, it's got an ability to sort of coat its own front legs in saliva,
Ooh.
and then that lets it take on some of the properties of the ground that it's going to be on. So if it's in a muddy area, it'll get mud on its legs, and that's the usual.
Yeah,
mud
they ran out of
effect. Or
time.
If it's in a more gravelly, rocky area, you'll get that kind of effect. So that's what it does there.
Nice. So, dynamic danger from Chatacabra.
はい、まあ状況次第でチャタカブラが非常に危なくなるかもしれないですね。
そうですね。攻撃範囲とかも強くなりますので。
Yeah, it can even do wider range attacks and stuff depending on what it's doing.
Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. And, before we wrap, obviously, this is day 3. This is the last of the developer streams. It's been
So
wonderful having you here
unfortunate.
for
So
the last
unfortunate.
3
I've
days,
been
and thank you
looking
for sharing
forward
so
to
much
this
with the
information every
community.
day.
Anything you'd like to share before we go?
まあ3日目で最後の生配信になると思うんですけど、ゲームスコンの3日間伝えたいこととか、ユーザーの反響についてコメントがあれば。
そうですね。僕も5年以上、モンスターハンターワールズ制作を続けてきて、やっと今回一般のユーザーの方にこう触ってもらう機会を得ることができて本当に、嬉しくいいですし、それをまた、面白かったと言ってユーザーさんが言ってくれる方がすごく多いのが、とても嬉しいです。
I've been working on this game for more than 5 years, so this week at Gamescom 2024 was the first time that we got it into players' hands and were able to get direct feedback. Excuse me. I've been able to really enjoy hearing how much everyone's enjoying the game, and it
Get
makes
that
me really
feedback.
happy to know that everyone's excited for it. So it's been a really great experience here for me.
Yeah, I mean, from the community here on the streams and everyone here at Gamescom.
They've been
I
working
think
on it for
we're
7,
humbled by their
apparently.
amazing support. What
He
a
said
great
over 5
presentation as
years,
well, so
but they
thank you so much.
specifically said it's been in development for 7.
今まだ開発続けていて、今回こう出している情報も本当にこうゲームの要素の一部です。今本編の方はですね、僕が何回遊んでも本当に面白いものになってきてますので、ぜひ今後も期待していただけたらなと思います。
This is just a
Especially with GTA not releasing at the same time on all platforms, Monster Hunter Wilds is Monster Hunter Wilds for Game of the Year 2025. Thank you very much.
Glimpse of the game we've been showing this week. We've given you so much information this week, but that's just the beginning. And even as the developer, as the director myself, every time I play the game, I truly enjoy it and I have fun every single time. And I'm pretty sure you guys.
I believe him
really
too.
Shows, as everyone says, those who share in the comments as well. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And for those watching as well, you know, you can.
I love Takuda-san. Takuda-san's the best. There was one other thing I wanted to check out really quick, and make it quick. Pretty sure they went live. A hunting horn, a Switch Axe bow. I want to see more Switch Axe gameplay because I'm actually kind of interested in it.
Rigidly programmed. So like when we've been on stage with the dev team, we've been surprised by stuff that happens.
Okay. So I know to take the traps out of the box. I don't know if
Are there trank bombs in here? I don't see any trank bombs. So you weren't able to capture during this. You weren't able to capture during this at all. The new element discharge is so dope. Is that the one where it gets longer?
everyone has been doing that, but
no,
I love myself a trap.
Yeah, there's some cool. There's a new thing you can do with traps as well.
Use it,
Come on, spill the beans. Spill the beans.
You'll see when you deploy it.
Oh, you mean picking it up?
Actually, while we're here, do we have the paint ones?
Yeah, I think you might
The
already have
luring
them
pods,
equipped.
you already have them.
So you've got luring, you've got large dung pods.
Oh yeah, over here. Oh, they're infinite as well.
Slinger that makes a monster or location temporarily easier to find. Bro, I hate this face cam sometimes. This face cam is just in the way. Freaky chat.
So it makes,
Wait, what's the slinger paint? What's that for?
easier to find.
Slinger ammo makes a monster easier or location temporary easier
What does
to
that
find.
mean, Jono? What does that mean?
Well, we can pop one on a monster and we'll see it in action.
Bro, Jono is so cheeky!
Let's get our weapons going.
So fucking
By
cheeky.
popular demand, we will do a bit of hunting on. Now, yes.
Nah,
I played
for real,
maybe like
though.
1 minute of
For
hunting
real,
on
chat.
In one of our runs, like on the other build. So it might be a bit rough. I'm not hunting on.
Damn!
There
Beardy
is some
man.
Stuff I
That
don't think
is.
was in other games. I don't think it was in the weapon video
Like
either.
the echo bubbles and things, and
like when you bank the songs and you can.
Oh wait, I want to see him. Was he looking at the horn?
Demand, we will do a bit.
I want to read this. Echo bubble evasion and movement speed up. Okay. That's it? And it comes with speed sharpening. That's cool. But I saw something that said echo wave blunt in parentheses. So is there echo wave
now,
severing?
Yes,
I need to
played
know.
Maybe like one hunting on main, but there is some.
It's always
stuff
there,
I don't think was
waiting,
in other games. I don't think it
watching.
was in the weapon video
like
either.
the echo bubbles and things,
Huh.
and
Like when you bank. The
I
songs
just got a
and
shiver
you
down my
start-
spine.
oh
that-
yeah,
I'll
and how
show-
you
we'll
the
show it
order
in a
you
sec.
play, yeah. And
Different
I mean, I love
effects.
as well
Oh,
that
yeah,
we
just like
have
World.
The focus strike for the hunting on. I don't know if you've done that yet in the.
I haven't seen anybody do it yet, and I want to.
Sunbreak inspired move.
True.
I think we're pretty good with this.
After the sub menu on that one, because like this game's got so much quality of life.
Oh,
It's so
There is
interesting.
a lot. There is a lot.
So if you
I
press-
also, it's interesting that they got rid of the icons for the elements, and now they're just colored dots, which is interesting. I wonder if that's going to stay that way, or if that's just for the development build.
like triangle, is there anything?
Came back?
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you can just straight
the
up.
classic.
Oh,
the classic look.
nice.
Wait, how do I pick like the whole set at once, or is it just that ordered nicely?
It
And
might
as
not
you
be
can
as
see,
sick.
the armor has set bonuses as well now on top of the new. They're just their
Oh,
skill.
they show up down there.
Yeah, they show up. Yeah. So you know whether you're going
Doshagama set bonus is Powerhouse.
for
I
a
don't know what
mix
that
set or
means.
Powerhouse
a
one
full
and
set.
two.
So
And then Gathering
Oh,
Can we
Expert.
see what that does? Is there any way to like expand that?
I've not tried on this build.
I'm pressing buttons, guys.
I don't think so.
That sucks.
Well, that's cool though.
So yeah, so the set bonuses also, as Rurikhan mentioned, weapons have skills on.
Well, why don't you put it all on and then go out and then look at your equipment info and check your skills that way? That's what I would do.
them as well. So you know, there's going to be a lot of reason to have so many different types of armor pieces, different weapons within.
Chat, How many of you guys be wearing glasses when you're playing video games or when you have headphones on? How do you keep your headaches from happening from the glasses being pressed against your head? Because holy fuck, this hurts. But I'm trying to wear my blue light glasses to give my eyes a bit of a break since I've been looking at screens so goddamn much. It hurts.
In the same, like, maybe 2 different fire element weapons within, say, like, greatsword, sword, and shield, because they're going to have unique properties from each other beyond their, like, damage numbers and sharpness.
Okay, you know what we will do real quick, though? Before leaving out on a hunt, what do you always do?
Never have headaches?
Meal, right?
Don't use headphones. So you guys don't get... Okay, so you guys are just built different. Got it.
Just have a little quick look at it.
Some ingredients. And also, you can cook almost anywhere now as well, Mill.
And then don't use headphones. Use IEMs.
So there's only one real choice here, which is
in-ear
the attack mode.
microphones? What's that?
Let's go all the way into meta. That's the way.
So here we have slightly, it's like invulnerability window increase, reduce stamina depletion.
Is that new? I don't remember that ever being a meal skill. Maybe back in GU though, because GU has hella fucking food choices.
It's like
in-ear moaning. Dog. This is because the headphones are pressing the glasses into the side of your head. Correct.
Invulnerability window increase, reduce stamina depletion. So I'm gonna go for the shrimp.
Shrimp.
This is what's weird about it, right? So we have the base ingredient,
which gives you your base stuff, and then also gives you your buff depending on which one that it is. And then this also increases your duration of how long it lasts for, as well as it adds a skill.
Like stats. Then we have these bonus things.
Wait, you're talking...
And then the finishing touch adds another skill on top of it, or at least adds a specific effect of the skill, of the meal.
About press circle a second. The palico in the background.
The new cooking mechanic is... Oh my god, bro. Look at him! Look at him! He looks like he's pissed that you're eating. He's like, you're really eating right now? Bro, we have 30 minutes.
He's waiting for his food.
Right, so increased health when recovering. That sounds good. So I don't want to waste too much.
I think also, by the way, that meal effect is where the small burst of healing comes from when you're using a potion. Yes, he does have a mustache. Yes, he does. Okay, so there's the meat. There's the shrimp.
I saw a few charge blades in the chat before. We have charge blade gameplay on the channel already. So that.
Oh, there's the honey. See, they definitely need to cook, or they need to change some things, because sometimes when they're cooking these meals, like you'll see the shadow of the shrimp or the mushrooms fall on there, or they don't fall at all. But then when you open the lid, they're there that time. Or sometimes these finishing touches don't get added on. But now you can see the stripes of the honey that got drizzled on there. But definitely still need to, they need to iron that out a little bit.
Be lower on the priority.
Still looks delicious. I'd eat that.
If you want to, and we have some longsword on the channel as well.
Yeah.
Which
I'm not gonna lie, I hate that beard. I hate the beard.
No, some people were very surprised by the way that it interacted with some of those moves in the spirit.
That beard makes me think hobo.
Check out those 2 weapons that are already up, so we're gonna try and get some more weapons for you guys first. I love the.
Did it say charge blade? No, hunting horn, switch axe, bow, sword, and
someone
shield.
was asking about FPS.
Wait, is that the? That's a saxophone.
It is a saxophone.
Oh, have you not seen it yet?
No, I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It reminds me. You guys know that meme that Henry did with the Jack Black thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat this monster with my saxophone. That's what that looks like.
So,
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, motherfucker.
Spin it all around. We're still running and we're also running to the mark. You got a million eye content. Jono, you got anything juicy to tell us about the map?
Top left.
I'm really not into hobo beards. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat, if I offended you.
Yes, that tells you what period you're in. So
what's going on over here? Why is this? It's the castle Ensis is sealed in shadow by the ceiling tree. Like, has nobody gone up there yet? I want to know what's going on over there.
Yeah, morning time if they.
See, I probably shouldn't have gone to Gamescom with only 30 minutes because I probably wouldn't have fought anything, and I genuinely probably would have just gone all around and explored everywhere.
In the fallow period, because there's 3 different periods in.
No, you don't, Peng.
Locale.
What does the triggers do for the map?
Oh.
Yeah, so the map's 3D now. There's so much you can learn from using the map there, because the team, you know, with these more larger, more complex environments that are really rich to explore, they also wanted to make sure you had the tools to navigate easily, whether that's the map itself.
I want to read what that said.
To explore, they also wanted to make
insects that wear healing herbs like cloaks. Oh, they wear healing herbs, producing a restorative nectar that can be collected from them using the hook slinger. That's sick.
Make sure you had the tools to
I just want to hide my
easily,
round ass
whether
face.
that's the map itself, or you can use the optional auto.
Kissing someone with a beard is not great. Oh my god, did they just front flip? That was badass! What the fuck? That's so cool! See? Echo Wave Blunt. Is there Echo Wave Severing? Echo Wave Pierce? What's going on? Or you find a Cheeto, it's something. Built like a Chotacabra. On jaw.
Sorry, a big bonk there.
You could have done a sneak attack. I was so curious what the sneak attack of that weapon.
Oh,
you just smack it.
We'll have a chance to do, I'm sure. All right, so what I'm gonna do first, because this is the first thing that I noticed when I was trying it out.
Bro leaves so much spit on the ground. He literally left a puddle. What the hell?
So I'm gonna bank a few songs.
Blunt is in the thing.
Because there's something really cool that, and you guys will have.
I think I've also seen your face bang.
Because I'm not sure if it was. So we banked 3 things: 2 self-improvements and an attack up.
I can't.
I'm not hunting on me.
I think I have.
You can also tell me if you know this. But you see how it says R2 or R2 plus triangle or R2 plus circle on those bank notes? So we can choose where we want to start the perform from. So we don't have to start with the attack up. We can start with one of the other bank songs, which is really nice because then what you can do is you could go into
2 Chotacabra.
Oh my god, there is!
Gosh, you know what? We might switch on to this one. So for example, I'll start.
Yeah, but I saw it a while ago and I can barely remember.
And you see attack. So it goes from the one I pick and then goes from top to bottom. And we can do our full
It plays through all of
into
your songs.
kind
That's
of like
cool.
you would expect. But let's get some other songs out. Get some bonk. Oh, bro. Maybe we're gonna see Ray Dow soon. That'll
The clemency period has arrived.
That was really fast. Is it different every time?
Yeah, yep.
So, let me. How do I do the bubble again? Let me go R2X. So, where's he going? Let's chase him down. We will do some of the echo bubble, and I believe the echo bubble is like weapon specific. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. So on top of the unique or specific
Close it at once with the person versus the person you think you are, and use you in the last round. Oh yeah!
And as you can see, we've got some small monsters.
Oh my god, they're going crazy on him.
So,
I love these guys, and I really hope there's a great. I know that they aren't very favored on Twitter. Totally respect that, but I love them. I think their jaws are so cool, and their tails are serrated and dope, and they have the Velociraptor claws on their toes. I'm trying to see if I can get a good frame with them. Damn! Bro got sent flying. There you go. You can see him right there. I love these guys. They are so dope.
Yesterday's stream, the small monsters are quite impactful in certain situations.
Big
in Wilds.
Didn't someone say there was a way to like change the damage numbers to like different numbers? Maybe we should try that out once Chotacabra moves to another area.
Oh, have you got a wound on there?
Oh,
there we
go. Do it!
Solo time.
Wait, I don't think they did it right.
Never not be satisfying.
I don't think they did it right. They didn't do the final jump, and also it didn't hit each time, so I think you were supposed to press a button each time you did that. Hang on.
Oh, have you got a wound on there? Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's solo time.
Huh. There's also a tuning fork icon up here, and 3 different icons, and one of those icons was gone? One of those icons is gone.
Another area.
Oh, have you got a wound?
Do you think that's the echo bubble? That's the echo bubble being placed down, so can you only have 3 at a time?
Wound on there. Oh, there we go.
So let's see if it disappears. It doesn't disappear, but that does get refilled during that.
beep, 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 beep.
That will never not be
Weird.
satisfying.
Imagine if you did that and it just starts going. Dun, 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 dun,
Look at those two dancing. Such goobers.
That's got to be one of the most satisfying focus strikes to be.
How many do you place? I think only 3.
Yeah, so we can obviously put down several echo bubbles. If you actually look under our sharpness bar, there's this like new.
Oh, that did. See, that consumed one when he placed it.
Icon that has these 3 vertical like dots, and when I do an echo bubble, you see how one's glowing blue. I'll do another one now. So you've got like 3 charges of this
Nice
echo
observation.
Bubble. So you can really like lay them out everywhere. So if this is a multiplayer HUD, you can spread them around, make sure everyone's getting them.
Oh my god. Hell yes.
Wait,
Create your own harvest moon, but for hunting horn. Oh my god, dude's getting the shit kicked out of him in that area.
Get a little attack up going.
So they
Big smacks. Oh my dude, hunting horn looks awesome. Time it, time it, time it, time it, time it.
It is.
You're not timing it.
The team, as they mentioned on stage, were keen that, you know, there's
Bonk,
such
bonk,
thing as just a
bonk,
support
bonk,
weapon.
bonk.
Yeah.
All these weapons can hold their own.
No,
and more,
something's not going right
everyone
there.
contributes to
Something's
the
not going
juicy
right.
damage numbers.
Yeah. All right. So for sake of time, I think we should try out another weapon now. Otherwise, I'll get distracted and I'll be playing hunting horn all day.
It's so easy because it just feels so good to play, right? It's like I just want to keep playing.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the funnest looking hunting horn I've ever seen in my
I see
life.
a lot of people talking about it in the chat and I just want to address it. So, obviously, FPS is a thing. I can't exactly tell you what FPS it's running at, and this is, I like to remind everyone, an in-development build. We're so far away from a release.
It's early preview build.
So,
yeah, we made specifically for Gamescom as well.
But
display with
we're playing it now, it
decimals.
feels pretty smooth.
So yeah, just before we get into this option that I want to talk about as well, this is the reality of it.
Yeah.
It feels variable, but it feels good.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you right now, I've done practice on World and Iceborne a little bit.
Yeah.
Look, man. I played World for the first time ever as my first Monster Hunter game. Well, other than the 3U demo on the 3DS when I was a child. I played World on the Xbox One, which did not even hit a consistent 30 FPS. I can probably work with it. I'll be sad, especially if I'm playing it on PC and it's not hitting consistent frame rates at least. But I made it work. It was fun. It was awesome. So I'm just hoping they do try to improve that, though, because that is something that's disappointing.
Right down.
Maybe you can place more than 3 as long as you can generate the charges fast enough. Yeah, maybe it's not charged. Maybe it's not. Maybe the duration isn't timed with the, or isn't tied to the charges per se.
Like people in chat probably aren't used to it.
Yo, why is your Palico on fire, by the way? It's not actually on fire. It's got some kind of a buff going.
Jono, you know what's up. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't the full game. So.
Yeah, so, you know, 2025, you know, we're a way off yet, you know, from 2025. And, yeah, you know, this build is early.
Look at him.
It's, you know, it's not fully...
Look at him.
You know, you hear all those kind of those catch-all lines. But, yeah, and so, you know, the team have worked super hard to get this build ready for a physical event because, you know, they've seen how excited everyone's been, and they were like, look, you know...
The Sacred is unsettled. Do you see how it keeps moving and, like, pacing?
But obviously, for those wondering as well, know that this isn't going to be like a demo that's online or anything. It's specifically made to be used it.
Yeah. So just before we go,
Gonna go
hopefully
potato.
Ray won't come over and clap me, but this was the damage number thing we were talking about before. So the way the damage number works in Monster Hunter,
Yes, it
from
is.
my knowledge,
Timid, I think you're...
is
I think you're
that when
behind
you
a
look at
little bit,
numbers, there's
homie.
secret calculations behind the scenes, and then there's like a multiplier for the actual damage that you see.
Don't forget,
So
guys,
that's
if
when
you're
the
on
virtue value's
YouTube and
doing
you're
it,
ever
that's
like
the
switching
damage.
to other
That's
things,
like
at some
really basic
points
off the top
always
of my head.
tap your
Damage
screen
works
or
most
tap
to my knowledge.
whatever the video's
So
going
this
on and
looks
then
like
click
you
live
essentially
again or
see
try to always fast forward to the
damage
beginning to catch
with
up.
decimals, and I believe it shows you like a lower damage.
YouTube
number.
lags
You
very
can-
easily.
The raw damage.
Exactly.
It's raw damage, yeah.
So this is really cool to see. This is like a
Oh,
weird
yeah.
menu thing. but
Tay's
I
just
wanna
definitely
know.
behind right
I
now.
just want to know.
Yeah. So when you're in the training room and you want to be finding out what like combo you want to be doing to be optimal for your damage and stuff like.
Real talk, I don't think I'm ever going to activate decimal values. I am perfectly fine with normal damage numbers. I also think it's really cool that they didn't display they can choose for you to not display damage numbers because a lot of people were really upset about that. and like they don't. I hate damage numbers. Cool, go turn them off. Don't know why we need decimal values very much. Maybe that's to get exact. That's for like people like Rage Gaming to do exact math on how the attack buffs and different types of things of makes your attacks more powerful and stuff like that means. I don't know. I'm probably never going to be using decimal values. Just being real.
Like that, you've got a setting like this that's going to be coming really handy, which is really cool. So. Obviously, Raydal's right here. I don't know if you want to try a bit of bow on him. He might not be the best showcase because he's going to be all over the place.
Let's go to 6.
You got to believe.
Damage has always been round up.
And you just saw how simple and quick it is to change your weapon. And also, yeah, there's some mounted combat there.
3.7.
You can just do that. You can literally just like. So the coatings are completely different now as well because they kind of like just refill, and you have a bar for the.
Wait, the coatings refill, so you don't have to craft them anymore?
So they are no longer a consumable resource from what we're understanding of this.
Told you, YouTube likes to lag.
Like gun, how it has like the charge, and you can do the drum mag, you use it. It's not the same as that, but it's kind of like you use them up and they'll recharge.
Oh, I'm gonna play bow in Wilds.
So here's the thing, at least my thing.
Bro, you got so angry over the bow video. Well, not actually angry, but you certainly got. Oh, did he get struck by lightning? No, he just charges his face up.
The way that power coatings were before is that you essentially wanted to bring a load of items to spam craft more of them, and just if you weren't using power coatings.
I like this because this is showing that like bow is still not just super easy, instantaneous win weapon. Like people are like, you don't even have to aim anymore. Stamina management is still very obviously a thing. Like you're still doing okay damage output. Okay, but stamina is still really hard to manage, especially on monsters you're uncomfortable with. Damage numbers in World are supposed to be decimals, but they just round that up to a whole number. Oh, interesting. Usually shown as rounded up, but the actual damage dealt isn't rounded up. Huh. Do you mean my rant about the new Tracer arrows? No, I mean everybody's. A lot of people really don't like Tracer arrows. I don't really care on it. I think it's kind of cool. The only thing I think that we deserve from that is an explanation on how the fuck the arrows get pulled towards that, because that doesn't really make sense. But I think it's just cool. But
you were playing the bow wrong, and that
no,
was a bit.
you also had close range coatings.
Yeah, so you would switch between, but ultimately. You would be
I love this part of his wings and his tail. Dude, the parts that glow blue and have like a really dark, almost purple blue, and then the glow contrasting it. Oh, so cool.
No, from what I heard in Sunbreak, I think most of the time people were actually using
that attack is so cool.
Close range coatings, I think.
That attack is so cool.
That's it.
I want to look at the. I want to see the burst of healing since he actually ate for medic.
Sunbreak, I think most of the time people were actually using
that attack is so cool.
Close range coatings, I think.
That literally only recovered his red health. It's so hard to go frame by frame in this when it's not even running at a consistent 60. But yeah, if you watch, the burst of healing only recovers the red.
But I don't know, I'm not a bull.
That's not really that bad. What do you mean they've made bow into nothing but auto aim? What kind of game devs do you think we're dealing with? Exactly! It's not only auto aim. Like, you still have to place the tracer on there, and you still have to utilize the tracer properly, and it still explodes after like one set of attacks.
Burn a mega potion on a little bit of health loss, so the game will kind of give you that assistance there.
That's really cool.
And it's totally optional as
well.
Oh
shit.
I'm seeing a lot of people say to enable blood.
Oh! That's good damage.
I don't think that's something that we can actually do.
I wouldn't even want to do that for YouTube because YouTube would like clap us as well.
I know, yeah. I can literally, like, people are spamming it. It's not something
like,
we can do.
I don't even think that Capcom is talking about that stuff yet, so yeah.
Well, there we go then.
Yeah,
what are they talking about?
I can actually to enable blood.
And it's totally optional as well.
I'm seeing a lot of people say to enable blood.
Exactly.
I don't think that's something that we can actually do.
I wouldn't even
right
want to
now.
do that for YouTube because YouTube would like clap us as well.
I know, yeah. I can literally, like, people are spamming it. It's not something
Like,
that we
listen,
can do.
I don't even think that Capcom is talking about that stuff yet.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, there we go. Then.
Yeah,
So-
We saw Twitter already showed that you can enable it. See, some people were talking about how they really want when this. They were saying, "Oh, I really." Okay, not some people. I specifically watched Jacob Dawson's video on the trailer reaction, and he was like, "I really, oh my god, look at that! Look at the beams of light that are like rotating around where it's happening. That's so sick." But he was like, "I really want this lighting to stay. Please keep areas dark." And I think it's just for cinematic effect. I would not want it to be like this dark always. Because then what's the point in actually having this big environment if I'm not even going to be able to see it? Blood does exist in Wilds. I've seen people post about it.
Oh, the big move.
That move is awesome!
So, John, I don't know if you know, but if you can expand on this move here, but it's lightning.
His horns are steaming. They're steaming and they're glowing red, which is so cool.
Sand,
Yes.
Which makes glass.
Yeah, it's making like Volgarite. So yeah, on yesterday's stream,
Seasons
Citizen
change, so
actually
the lighting's
mentioned a
going
bit
to change,
about that,
right?
and,
Well, weather, but yes.
It has utility, however.
Weather
we're
and
not talking about
environment.
What and how yet? But yeah,
I would
you
like
can see
dark
certain
areas
monster attacks
personally
will
that need a light
directly
source.
impact the
I would like that in
environment.
caves.
Really, really cool. Just final thing about power coating. I actually like this system. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out in your full rotation and the overall DPS
Holy
of the
shit.
weapon. But it basically means you don't have to faff with crafting, farming runs, put the items in your thing, radial menu the crafting button.
It basically makes me kind of want to play bow, and I know a lot of people are going to make fun of me because the main reason
I'm going to make fun of you because... I'm going to make fun of you.
Shields up, Iron Breakers, and welcome back to Monster Hunter. Charge your arrows to increase their damage. The bow also boasts high mobility. The hell was that? Hitting a monster with a tracer will cause arrows to home in on. Homing arrows? What? Tracers will explode after being dealt enough damage or after enough time passes. Use focus mode to target a monster's wound. Okay, right. See, this is exactly what I meant. This is literally what I meant when I was talking about, oh, look, it's another one of Capcom's favorite children. Because, bro, come on, man. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Just try to be a little bit, let's just try to stay within the realm of reason. The amount of goodies they're getting. Now, before we get in the...
That's what I'm saying. And that was the energy that was there for the rest of that video, too. That's why I'm going to make fun of you. That's why I'm going to make fun of you. Oh, no, 1000% Longsword is the favorite child. Guaranteed. He's a respectable person. I'll give him that. Here's my take on him. Rurikon is frustratingly based. The way that he delivers his messages is not always the greatest, and he certainly does sometimes mold a little bit. However, he usually has the best interest of the game and the health of the game in his heart when he's using his takes. He is pretty cool. He's really knowledgeable on Monster Hunter. He's been playing for quite a while. He covers as much info as he can, and he will always basically play them and be supportive of Monster Hunter. And he speaks out on things like the layered weapons cosmetics paid DLC that was going on during Sunbreak, and how there was no event quests to get cosmetics and stuff like that was going on. He has a proclivity for getting wrapped up in right-wing nonsense that I find distasteful. Yeah, I will admit that sometimes he definitely can lean in that direction. And he instantaneously started drooling over Gemma and Alma, and it was like, and talking about, you know, the bonuses of their bodies. Shut up, Peng! You shut up, Peng. I shouldn't be yelling. I'm gonna make my mic freak out again. Also, his icon is really cool. But Rurikon himself, I enjoy watching him. I watch him often. All the time. I'm subscribed to him. I join his lives. He's frustratingly based. But he said, the community is going to make fun of me because I want to try out Bo. I am going to make fun of you because of your reaction to seeing Bo in action, and now suddenly you're interested. That's why I'm going to. That's what I'm going to say. But yeah, Gunlance is fucking awesome.
Play bow or bow guns is the ammo management. If there's no ammo management, I'm down to play it. 100%.
That was close.
Yeah, exactly. That's just it. So it's an easier entry point because it's the same thing with bowguns, all the different ammo.
Oh, his horns go into like a cooldown state.
Yeah.
See, they're kind of like up more. And then he resets them downwards.
Exactly, that's just it. So it's an easier entry point.
And now they're downwards again. That's so cool.
Because it's the same thing with bowguns, all the different ammos. They can be like a barrier to entry for a new player that's a bit confused by all of that. Yeah. But at the same time, if they are recharging now, you're more limited on them, so you've got to be more careful.
Whoa!
Are they recharging on the light bowguns as well? No.
That's what I wanted to know.
No, sorry, no, I'm talking about the
wedge.
Swing away, good sir.
Woo! Spider-Man!
I remember the Coral Island ones, like, it was just 10 out of 10 always doing those.
Agreed.
Should we try another weapon?
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we head back to camp? So,
Can you fast travel back to camp?
Yeah.
Yes, you can, yeah.
Where's Raydal? What's the closest, or where's our, there's a camp.
Yeah, you got your base camp there.
So I love that.
Wing Drakes are back! Hell yeah!
That's probably the only time, if not one of the only times, where you will actually have a transition screen like this, because
flies away without explanation.
As you will see, you literally walk in, walk out.
Yeah, that flying was a bit weird.
Weapons, eat whatever
that certainly was a little bit weird, wasn't it?
And yeah, that's how it is.
This is gonna come out later than expected. This is a dev build that was probably put together a lot earlier.
We know the drill. You probably know the drill. Like everyone watching, and so yeah.
I doubt this dev build got nearly as much polish as the actual game itself does.
I'm seeing switch hacks.
This is just a demo. Don't forget the Monster Hunter World demo and the Iceborne demo, and even a little bit of, I think, the Rise and Sunbreak demo had some bugs that were going on with it and some weird stuff that wasn't there in the game.
SNS, so we'll get John to do a bit.
God, he looks so mischievous. Look at that guy. They should spend more time to polish the game. Yeah, probably. Look, no matter what, I'm going to accept whatever release date comes out that they announce. I'm going to accept anything that they say. I will still be hoping for January, February. But as long as they want to take to cook, absolutely. Edit decorations? There's no slots on those, I'm guessing. Otherwise, I feel like that's what these are for. They're like, these are the decoration slots. We just can't see them, and there is none. Also because I get more time to save for my new PC. Same! I might need to spend so much money on my new PC, but I'm gonna start working some extra hours starting next week, I think, to get some more money. First of all, buying that 4070. Oh my god, that's gonna be so expensive. However, I found a way that I can finance it from a Best Buy near me so that I only have to pay $45 a month to be able to have a 4070, and I am going to make that work. That is going to save me so much money. Maybe not necessarily in the long run. I'll still be spending the same amount, but instead of having to drop $559 on a 4070, it's going to help.
SNS, and then I think we'll be doing a bit of Lance Gun. Lance, if Rurikhan
comes
up to it.
I'm good. Yeah.
All right, we're going to have to be quick here because I am really mindful. I feel like I'm run off my feet all the time.
There's so much.
I gotta take mine.
So much.
It's like I actually had people ask
You have
me,
a 1660? That's better than what I was originally running World on. When we first started talking, Peng, and when we first started playing, I was originally playing the game on my 1060. I originally had a 1060 up until less than a year ago, and then I bought a 2060. And then I had to kind of bend my case a little bit to get it to fit in there properly. It's not anything near broken, but I certainly did have to make it fit, which sucked.
To
Bang, it's gonna blow up. Literally what I'm saying.
Rate video games. You want me to rate an early build of a game? I was like, here's my rating. I could play this for 100 hours without getting bored.
Yeah.
That's my
exactly.
rating.
Yeah. That's a pretty good rating.
World was really good. Yeah, it had a rough PC launch.
Alright, so we got
Now it's very well optimized, and now it's so funny because now World like makes itself run well. It takes up all your resources, and it's like, nah, I'm gonna be stable no matter what. I'm gonna be.
Oh, because we do not want to fight together.
I had to bend it a little bit to make it fit.
Alright, so the switch out, I have...
Oh, you didn't do a sneak attack again.
Well, he's running away, right? Or does this count as aggro?
Yeah, that counts
My
as aggro.
my RAM RGB stopped working properly. That's probably concerning.
Game is still in. It's still there. So your portable
Switch X gameplay
can cook like proper meals, but you've got to still get your well done steak done yourself. So that is in there.
So I haven't had enough time on the Switch X to fully get familiar with everything. That being said, I believe if you're sort of mid-combo chain, or is it the end of a combo?
Oh my god, did you see those repositioning swipes?
Mid-combo chain.
Left step.
Or is it
left step. Even though you're swinging opposite directions when you're doing that, you are literally moving left. That's so cool.
A combo. I think it's the end of a combo. I'm trying to do it here.
The monsters are more aggressive than they appeared in the showcases. Yeah.
Almost perfect.
That's also what I was kind of saying is that like everybody was like, oh, we're gonna know the entire kits of the monster and all the moves that they have, but we were barely ever seeing them even like enraged. And also, don't forget, this is the first area. This is the ancient forest. It's going to. We have so much more to see. We don't even know what the Elder's Recess equivalent is. We haven't seen the winter map. We haven't seen Gammoth! I want Gammoth so bad.
Time to like actually find them. On the axe mode, if you do like triangle circle together for this.
Oh!
So here's the thing.
Let's watch that again.
On the axe mode, if you do like triangle circle together for this.
Hell yes.
So here's the thing. The counter that you got with Switch Axe in Rise and Sunbreak, the elemental burst counter, with the big Beyblade like spin when you did it, was one of my all-time favorite things that Switch Axe has ever got, and I've been playing Switch Axe since Generations. So I love that we have a built-in.
Posted the shot of the hot chilies for real. It made me even more excited and hopeful.
Get your amp gauge filled.
That's literally my first thought too.
Please tell me it's 0 sum.
Also, yeah.
So here's the thing: 0 sum is actually in the game. It's just now part of the mount.
0 sum discharge is only tied behind the mount. There you go, Pang.
So.
There's no more 0 sum discharge. Yeah, there's no 0 sum discharge spam.
Filled, I believe.
But it's a mount finisher.
Let me just
bring back the Fated 4. Let them reunite. Let Glavenus skip though. I've fought a lot of Glavenus in my time. I'd be chill with, and I fought some decent amounts of Mizutsune at this point too. I would really like it if, well, I guess Astalos too. Honestly, I just, like, the only person I'm really wishing for out of the Fated 4 is absolutely 1000% Gammoth.
And see, yeah, you can retrieve your traps now.
So we'll get him over. All
Bring back a new boy band group.
We're going to go into Elemental Discharge.
Are you going to hit it?
I'm too far away right now. We
Woo!
can hold R2 or press R2.
Whoa!
And we got this, like, crazy spin.
Oh my god, that was clean! We gotta watch that again.
So, we're gonna go into Elemental Discharge. It doesn't even matter.
I don't care about Glavenus, to be honest.
Me neither. I'm too far away right now. We can hold R2 or press R2.
Whoa!
And we got this like crazy spin move, which is the most satisfying move to pull
And you set fire to the grass as well.
Oh my god, you did set fire to the grass.
That move, so that was the full release, which requires the amp gauge to be filled. But there's also
that was so cool.
Lower level version that doesn't require the amp to be filled.
Fated 4 is old school. I just only want Gammoth to come back, bro. I just only want Gammoth. That's all I want. That's why I'm not bummed about zero-sum discharge being gone.
So
that shit was so cool. Yeah, I can't lie. That shit was clean.
It's kind of incorporated into this move. It's just not a counter anymore, but you have these other counters.
So I have a question. Does the dismount attack do mount damage?
Yes.
Oh, yes it does!
What is this time?
I want to read that again. So...
Yes.
Okay.
Triangle for a strong knife attack. Circle for a light knife attack. And then the weapon attack is R1.
What is this timing right here?
Wow.
Have you tried the R1? Try the R1. Right
well, the R1 is gonna, I believe, will like lead us into the mount ending a little bit quicker.
Really?
Yeah, it ends the mount quicker. Yeah,
okay.
I don't have the amp gauge, so I won't be able to use zero sum.
What will it do if it's not got zero sum then? Because I've not used the switch axe yet. Oh,
there we go. Boom! Hell yeah!
I believe if we do have the amp gauge.
I don't even play switch axe. I just think it's awesome.
But I'm not 100% on that. But from what I read in the menus before, I believe that is.
Keep forgetting they're playing decimals, so seeing 3 digits is tripping me up. Exactly.
Oh my
Boom.
God.
Is that it? Is that a focus strike?
There's 2 iterations in Sword and Axe mode. So that's the Sword mode focus strike. The Axe mode, you do like a load of wild swings, and then you can morph into Sword and go into element discharge. So it will end with element like.
The fire is doing damage.
You can go into it like both ways, and also you still have power.
So if your weapons are going to be able to actually affect the environment, are you going to be able to use like, say we're in the snow area, are we going to be able to use fire element weapons or zero sum discharge, or like super amped elemental discharge on a fire charge blade with power element files to like melt the snow? You want to see it again? Okay.
In Sword and Axe mode, so that's the Sword mode focus strike. The Axe mode, you do like a load of wild swings, and then you can morph into Sword and go into element discharge. So it will end with element like the elemental discharge, but you can go into it like both ways. And also you still have power axe mode. I don't know if people know that. I'm not sure if that was actually out there yet, but a lot of people really
Did I miss?
Power axe mode, which is where you do.
Did I miss?
Into this heavy slam.
I wasn't paying attention.
Slam that will give you power axe mode.
I probably missed it, didn't I?
Each build, it will do a different version of that, but I'm not 100% on that. But from what I read in the menus before, I believe that is a thing.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, have you done?
Or you can do a focus strike.
A focus strike.
Oh my God.
Is that it? Is that a focus strike?
There's 2 iterations in Sword and Axe.
That was
There's
cool.
the Sword mode focus strike. The Axe mode, you do like a load of wild swings, and then you can morph into Sword and go into element discharge. So it will end with.
Hope they make elements do cool things in this game. That's what I'm hoping for. I want them to give me another reason to want to use elements again.
I don't know if people know.
I'm not gonna lie, playing Charge Blade has made me start to like elements a little bit more again, because of like charging your sword with power element files to give it the cool tracing elemental effect on it that also has lightning that coincides with the color of the element too. So cool. And the SAEDs on power element files are awesome, even though I'm an impact file absolute glazer. But so mid combo, if you input directional, you do a little hop in focus mode. Oh, that's sick.
I'm not sure if that was actually out there yet, but a lot of people really like the power axe mode, which is where you do wild swings here into this heavy slam.
Yep.
You do like double slam, that will give you power axe mode.
Nice. Is there no visual indicator?
Yeah, so you see at the icon under the sharpness, at the bottom left there's an orange bit.
Oh, okay, so you're in power axe right now.
Yeah, I'm in power axe right now.
This man switch axes.
Let me see if I can show you the...
Like, you guys need to understand, the way that my brain works is like, I see an explosion and my neuron activates.
So this is the regular compressed attack.
Hey!
So see,
it ended early because you didn't have enough file.
So you got options depending on if the monster's about to come and clap you or...
Yeah.
Charge Blade is way cooler now that I know that AED uses half files. And that there's a follow-up after it, and like to get to SAED, you need to AED and then do the follow-up super cool like twirling swing to go into an SAED. Oh! Oh, so cool. And I still hope that it's a guard point.
But the fact that you have it in sword mode as well means if you're actually a good Switch Axe player, it's going to get proper mental where... That was the biggest drawback of the Switch Axe. You had these big...
Oh my god, what's going on here? What's going on with the Palico?
proper mental where...
What's this?
That was the biggest draw.
Is that like a mushroom horn? Dude, you're gonna be able to customize the okay, so it threw a barrel bomb earlier. And now it has this horn, too. Dude, oh god, our Palicos are gonna be so much more customizable again. Thank Christ! They found like a middle ground between Rise Break and also World, because World only allowed you to have like one per, which is kind of meh. I wanted to be able to have multiple different things, and I hope we also get to choose skills for our Palicos. Oh, please. SAD is pretty situational, yes. It's not SAD spam meta anymore, just like ZSD.
Every now and then as you were a god. Now you have this new thing to learn, which is really good now. John, I'm looking at you because I think it's SNS time.
Oh yeah, let's go. So yeah, Sword and Shield.
Look at them, it's just a bunch of homies hanging out and playing games. That's so sick. That's so cool. They're all just taking turns, other than Rurikon. Poor Rurikon. But everybody else, they're all just hanging out.
So
it looks like it was a similar effect to a taunt.
Dismount, which I kind of...
I guess I didn't pay attention. Hang on. Let's go back to that really quick.
Yeah, but a lot of people really like the Power Axe mode, which is where you do...
Dismount switch axis.
Understand the
attack.
Actions dependent on
God. You actually...
And also, they set, the Palico set a trap up. And that's
the thing, you know,
the Palico set, a shock trap. So they had a shock trap, a mini barrel bomb, and the horn.
Once they're in the axe mode.
So, I want to see, okay, so currently we have, like, sometimes I wish there was a way to just, is there a button I can press to just get rid of all of this border of YouTube and bring it back up by manual? Because I want to look at the health bar. So it looks like we have attack buff right now.
The fact that you have it in sword mode as well.
Yeah.
If you actually...
And now we got another buff. Wait, no. I can't see!
One swing instead of like the big double swing.
Let's watch the above the health bar. So we have stamina.
Yeah.
We have the meal icon right now.
Perfect guard once they're in the axe mode. But the fact that you have it in sword mode as well means if you're actually a good switch axe.
And now we are just now we have attack buff.
That was the biggest drawback of the switch axe. You had these big moves, you had the little side hop. It was very hard.
I can't tell.
Remain on the monster and just not get hit.
But that still looked very cool.
Yeah, let's go. So yeah, Sword and Shield, I absolutely love it. So obviously we'll start with a dismount, which I...
Whoa!
Sword and Shield,
look at that twirling.
So
see, they took away Aerial and Set Glaive and gave it to fucking Sword and Shield.
So obviously we'll start with a dismount, which I kind of whiffed.
But that still looked very cool though.
Yeah, yeah, I'm trying it. Obviously, you see they've got small monsters engaging with each other over here as well.
Oh!
Yeah, well, that's it.
Oh my god, yeah, they did!
You can take his horn. Take his horn.
You want me to take his teeth?
Yeah, take his teeth. There. Now you have bleed ammo.
Well, at least,
what's a bleed pod?
So
it does bleeding. I don't know.
Yeah, it does extra damage to wounds.
So
interesting. So it doesn't inflict bleed.
Oh, the small monsters are getting stuck in as well. So yeah, the small monsters.
They're attacking the Deshagama too.
So
not just Chattacabra.
Because that's why I knew that works like that.
Shout out to Rage Gaming. Let's go.
I need a hit. I need a hit. I missed. My aim is
Are those? Okay. Pause. The wedge beetles are just floating there, flying now. That's interesting.
That's a Rage Gaming. Let's go.
I need a hit. I need a hit. I missed. My aim is terrible.
Hollow was here. I saw him.
You saw Hollow?
Yeah.
Hollow, bro.
Yeah, come on.
But they're already gone by now.
Oh, wait. No. Oh, my God.
He was here for a day and then he left.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now, we've been at this Monster Hunter booth for hours and hours each day, looking out for people.
No, he was only here for a day.
Okay. We missed
was it
TDS?
Yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday during my recording slot.
Yesterday, yeah, that's when we had a lot of appointments we were running. Yeah. Okay.
But Jono is doing the old SNS. He's doing the work. He's doing the work.
I'm trying to show off the new. I love this move. Like the
oh my god.
Oh, do focus strike.
Oh yeah. So the Sword and Shield has 2 focus strikes as well.
Shield one, please.
All right. So we've got the kind of Metsu style.
And then when you...
Oh, that was clean!
That's what I like to see. Shield slam.
And then what you can do as well, once you're in the air, you can do 3 different downward attacks. So you've got the plunge, which I've shown, you've got the shield bash and the classic slash as well.
Yeah.
So you have so many options. Oh, I should try and block this. Oh! We bounced off it. So
Clash!
How much, like, visceral the combat is if you both have big hits. I'm going to try and power clash. But see, you've got a perfect guard there.
There we go! It is a quick time event! I didn't know! Oh, that's so much fun.
So, with the blocking,
it's so good.
you can block, but if you do go for perfect blocks, you're rewarded more. And
Get back
the
into
power
Swords and
clash
Shields
is
finally
one of those
since
potential things that can
Generations.
happen.
Yeah, Jono
there's
makes
the
it
new
look
kind of
awesome.
skill ceiling added to blocking. There you go again.
Especially with good blocking now. Hell yes.
It's 2 weapons. You got blunt, you got cutting, and also obviously his so with the new Lurin pod. So those that have fought Behemoth in World will be familiar. So now you've got the aggro line, and the monster will follow you. So you can use that to bring them to traps, other monsters. Or if you're playing with your friends and you're using a guard or counter weapon, you can become the tank briefly.
So, you can use that to tank? I thought it would go away. I thought it was like Challenger Mantle, where as soon as they attacked you, the enmity line would go away. Not a fan of quick time events, but it ends pretty quickly, so cool. I completely disagree with you. Quick time events are awesome.
Kind of tank power fantasy,
I love quick time
I'm
events.
so hyped for this. This is one of the things that I'm the most hyped for is the luring.
And also with the sword and shield, just look at this,
Especially because during that quick time event, all of your friends and the NPC hunters and your Palico and stuff like that can be doing damage while you're just sitting there holding the monster still. Like, I would much rather have to be pressing a button repeatedly during that time rather than just sitting there and watching the animation play out where I know it's just going to be successful.
The power.
Yeah.
So the guard is just, you just guard enough attacks until it happens. Is that right?
So it's certain attacks.
So
Certain attacks
you need to
can
learn
proc
them
it.
and get ready for them.
Yeah. So it's not a random thing. Certain attacks, and then if you get the perfect guard, they can occur.
And then the other one, the power clash.
Yes.
Dude, he's so good at guarding.
Power clash is when I got
Holy
bit into,
shit.
And yeah, the perfect guard is just timing it just right, almost as if you're trying to parry like that. But yeah, and then obviously those that have been playing Rise and Sunbreak will notice this move. So that's
the slide,
blocking and then pressing triangle on the PlayStation controller.
I love that.
Yeah, but so you've got all these different moves. I love the plunge.
Jono makes Sword and Shield look so clean.
On Sword and Shield.
Is there anything that you haven't shown here, or shall we swap to?
Yeah, let's swap. I mean, I think I've got that a nice little.
Could you use one of those paint pod?
Yeah.
Well?
I want to know the paint pod. Yes, please.
Guys, I'm seeing a lot of requests for
Did I
charge
miss that? There
blades.
we go.
We do.
Hold on,
have
I'll show you the other
channel.
wound attack actually quickly for the focus strike. And so the other one is you get big damage. Big damage. So we're gonna hop back on Sacred now.
His ankles are gone.
You want to see it again? I think he's holding it during that period.
The plunge on Sword.
Yeah, see, like once the flash finishes, it's done, and then he's basically just waiting. At this point.
Is there anything that you haven't shown here, or shall we swap?
Because you can see him like shake his hand as he's already done with it and stuff. So it's like charge, done. It's charged, and you're just waiting.
You haven't shown here, or shall we swap to?
I think he was doing it so that he didn't like rush in and immediately go for one of those and get smacked out of the air.
Wound attack actually. You get big damage.
Oh my God.
Big damage. So we're gonna hop
The back hop into aerial is still a thing. Yeah, and so is perfect
and
rush.
also, while you're riding Sacred, you can use your hook slinger to pick up items, activate items ahead of you.
Actually, doing that on the Vigor Wasps, that is actually amazing. Because did you ever have those moments in Monster Hunter where
you activate them and keep running? So yeah, you've got a lot like that. You can activate Paratoads from
so
afar.
Someone was asking about capturing with the capture net. Is the capture net?
Yes, and it works. I recorded a little bit of it. Yeah.
I can't wait to see all of this gameplay that people bring back. Oh, so exciting.
Where's the Paratoad?
Come back,
Where are you?
I want to see the other weapon gameplay. I don't really want to see people just running around and stuff like that.
Fast travel back to camp and
We've got
I
one of our
know.
portable camps here.
pop-up camp.
Yeah, pop-up camp will get.
Yeah, and the Deshagama is
Don't
probably
do that
still
way.
on your ass,
So
bro.
I actually know a couple of more things about
Oh,
these
bro.
camps now.
Oh, bro.
The way that you set them up is with points, and they can.
Bro,
be
he's
destroyed
here!
If you put
He's
them in a
here!
dangerous area.
Wait, the mining outcrop is new. That gathering animation's new.
Oh, I actually know a couple of more things about these camps now. The way that you set them up is with points.
Okay,
and,
break
they can
it,
get
and then you
destroyed
just start
if you
gathering
touch
all the
it.
stuff that's in there.
Area.
Oh, that's so cool! That's so immersive!
Let's go! Break it! Break it!
There you go. We're absolutely safe right here. Oh!
Oh!
Actually, have we seen a camp be destroyed before?
No,
That's
I've never seen it.
We were in it when it happened, so you can get all the, you can go back to camp, you go in your bag, you're inventory managing, and then all of a sudden you get attacked and you're pulled out into combat. That's really,
So
really cool.
if your buddies are in there and you're like, yo,
No!
guys, I'm coming in, and then it gets destroyed.
I thought, it was the 30 minutes.
It was the
30
30-minute build, it looks like.
I just want to say sorry, I wanted to see some lance and gun lance. I
It's
thought we had 10
fine.
more minutes.
Listen,
That's chill. That's totally fine. Alright, guys. That's gonna do it for today's stream. I got as much information out that I want for right now. I'm so glad you guys were here to be here with me during this time period. It was really chill to have all of you, as always. I'm so glad you joined me. Thank you for being here. If you liked what you saw and you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing for more Monster Hunter Wilds content in the future, because I promise I'm going to be covering as much of this game and creating as much content on this game as I possibly can. So glad to have you guys here with me. We found out a lot of really cool details and noticed a lot of things. Not a single one of those developer live streams or any of the other content that we watched was the same, and everything had something new in it. And I'm really glad that we got to pay attention to all of it and delve really deep into all of the details that are going on in this game. So excited for 2025, whenever that means that we're going to be able to get there, and when we're going to get our hands on this game. So all in all, remember, may the Sapphire Star guide your way. And as always, remember, happy hunting, Monster Hunters. Goodbye!